Okay, they can hear us.
Oh no, not again.
Oh,
It's
Shoot, what are we
happening.
doing?
we are stuck
It's
in this Groundhog
happening.
Day.
What? They can see us.
Ah! How's
Okay.
everybody doing tonight?
Hi, friends.
They
I'm
can't.
honestly doing really good.
Oh, you're talking to us.
Opposed-
I had
We can answer.
Yeah.
because
I'm-
well, I mean,
Did we not do this
I
last
just
week?
figured it-
Did we not do
We
the
did
whole
exact
okay.
same thing.
What did we
You
do?
just said we were stuck in Groundhog Day. I was going with the.
What?
it just
It
takes,
wasn't-
it takes
it wasn't
time for
last
people
week.
to type stuff out into the chat. So I'm like, cool, I'll step in here.
Yeah.
Like,
We'll see what's
I'll
happening.
buy them time.
No,
There's like a delay, and then they gotta type, and then
Yeah.
Also, I want you guys to like look at the stream if you can, and like look at Stevo.
oh
oh
gosh.
my god, you gave him blue hair.
I did.
Hold on. Is
I
it the
don't
one
even-
you sent me a? Is it the one you sent me a photo of? Look.
Well, I sent it to you because I did it on my iPad, and I needed to just like get it on the computer. And so Stevo's not here tonight because they bought a house and did all the big house buying stuff today.
Yay.
They're moving and all that kind of stuff. So
So we are
Also-
Steve-O-less.
yes, and I redid the layout a little bit. So, and I didn't want to make another new layout. So I put Stevo, and he's with us. Oh wait, he's over here. He's with us. He's just a stick figure.
Stevo looking
I think it's a good
great,
look.
man.
Yeah. I think it's a good look.
What's your secret?
Oh, bought a house.
Stevo is not Pierce.
Steve-O.
do a Steve-O voice.
Not
Can you
prepared
do
anyway.
Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy?
Um,
Which doesn't sound like Steve-O at all, but
right. I like Steve-O just looks
yeah.
that part.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I could try to sing Patrick Stump, but I don't know if now's the time. Like at the beginning of a session when I'm gonna have to talk for the rest of the night, it might not be. Such a
No,
good
no,
idea.
you break that voice right now.
No, I've never
Just
tried
go
it. This is not the avenue to try that for the first time.
Oh, I get to roll dice.
If Locke gets to her subscriber goal tonight, Zach will sing Fall Out Boy.
Full disclaimer: I got these new dice and I have not rolled them yet. So
Yeah.
if they're terrible, that's just how it's gonna be today.
Oh. So you're only you only have that one set of dice?
Yeah, I've just got the ones. I mean, I have like
How?
5 sets, but I'm just gonna lock. I'm gonna lock and load and just
There you
roll
go.
these
like
bones
that.
all night.
Locke, Q doesn't even roll with a set of dice.
Okay. I was thinking about that today, and it was giving me anxiety.
Yeah, Q's
I'm
straight
really
I can put Digi
upset.
on.
Oh shit!
I'm
Oh my
very
God.
upset that you don't use real dice. Like it.
I mean, I do. Q doesn't for some reason.
I thought you would have
Why?
like my brain didn't go to digital. My brain went to like, do you have like a pinwheel? You're like
Yeah. I
He
just
trusts
pick a number.
himself. Yeah, he just he picks a number.
he's got a
in his
trouble
brain,
board
yeah.
that he's pushing the bubble on.
Oh no, they should make those for D&D dice though.
I would love that.
Little pop
It's
board?
just a set.
Surely they do. Surely that exists somewhere, right? Because that's genius.
Oh no.
I mean, it sounds like an accessibility thing, if anything, like being able to just push on.
You know,
something
you're not
and use
wrong.
the dice for it.
Yeah.
What if it could have a little digital readout too? Thinking of
It's
accessibility,
just
like
you push it and it lights up a screen. It's not even that there's no dice inside.
What if? Hold on, stay with me. Stay. What if we invented a Rube Goldberg machine that just rolled dice for you at the end? So like you hit a marble and the marble
Yeah.
goes down this Hot Wheels ramp and the Hot Wheels ramp sets off a mousetrap thing, and then the mousetrap shoots a gun and then the gun rolls dice
Oh.
for you.
okay.
Dude, D&D combat is already long enough.
Yeah. What's up? Like, what are we?
See, I was thinking about just getting one of those bingo rollers and just putting
Okay.
20 balls in.
What? Oh my gosh, I love
That's
that.
a good idea.
I think I would
so
enjoy
great.
that.
We should do
Put that
that
out
on
into
the
the
charity
chat.
streams. We should have everybody has a different type of rolling device other than
Put a cam on it, and that's anticipation of seeing that thing come out of the tube. And you're like, oh my god! And then you got to fix it. It's like 6.
Yeah.
Go.
I would allow it.
I am stressed. My dice are not.
Did you roll some garbage luck?
Yes.
No, they're rolling. Well, you're getting all the bad ones out.
No, that's not how that works, Rothmar.
Yeah, you're
No, 100% how it works. Every time I roll 1s and 2s pre-game, I roll 10s and 10s.
10s and 10s
You know,
and 11s?
Yeah,
10s and 20s.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
if it's a D10, that's a good roll.
That is true.
Oh,
If it's a D8, it's a really fucking good.
Yeah, I know. If it's a D8, it's cheating.
Max damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think. Okay. We're good. You're better.
We'll see about that.
Oh.
Permanent disadvantage all night long.
Wow.
Just because you said, I'm kidding.
y'all have any like frosted looking dice?
Yeah.
I can't
Carry
tell
one.
them.
So fun
Those are
fact.
Jen's favorite.
But if you use them too much, the oils from your hands make them
Unfrost them.
not really like that frosted anymore.
Not as frosty.
Not as frosty.
Yeah.
And they're just flakes. That's
I
the
have
thing.
every
They're just
dice.
like frosted flakes.
I have every dice you could need except metal dice because I got Zach a set of metal dice, but I don't have one for myself.
You have a
I
dice
wanna
with
play
curse words on it?
wooden dice.
Oh, I wrote that one.
Look,
I, have
it's
a,
not even like I have dice. They're right here.
I know, but they're not Q's dice. I understand.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Q just doesn't have dice.
That's so odd to me because that's your thing.
Mhm.
Like,
Q, look, the D&D Beyond, guys, D&D Beyond, not a sponsor.
It's really cool. And it's performance. Like it doesn't skip around.
It's very good, like, and I like it. And I'm sitting here, and I don't like to mute my mic. I don't have a push to
guys,
talk.
this is unfair to our other sponsors.
What? We don't have other
Yeah, we have
sponsors.
The other sponsor is like this. It has to be a dice minion.
Look. Go ahead. Nothing is
So,
rolling
welcome to the Secret Adventure Society, everybody.
No.
At the same time. What?
I kind of need
Gee,
Zach to
that'd be-
come in here and look at this. I'm sorry, Zach. It's important.
I have tried 3 times to start this episode.
I'm sorry. This is so important.
On last week's episode of the Adventure Group.
Adventure groups.
When we last left our heroes,
What?
We
So,
were
Meanwhile,
on a
they were
These are a
sleeping.
bunch of 20s.
Dorf is having a horrible dream.
I rolled 3 natural ones.
Oh,
Like
good.
I
I'm telling
just
you, getting all
rolled
the
3
bad
dice
luck
at
out
the
of the way.
same time, and they all were natural ones.
you haven't like really worked hard on Kess, have you? Like,
Oh,
if you have to play your backup character, you'll be fine,
Oh
right?
my gosh, I don't have
You
a.
can use that. I made that bear character with the chainsaws you can have if you want.
I think that I rolled so many natural ones that it made Zach disappear.
Barry McChainsaw Hands.
He's just like,
very
they don't
much
want to start. I'm out of here.
Zach?
Is very dangerous.
yeah, Zach somehow got lost.
Did the link between y'all's
literally-
rooms get way too long? Did he fall in a hole in your hole?
I don't know where he went.
Where did he go? He's like, clearly, I'm not needed for this episode.
Oh, I wonder if did he make you a drink earlier? Is that what he's doing?
You know, I already have it.
No,
I don't know. I just checked.
Zach?
I was like, maybe.
Maybe he went poop, y'all. I mean, sometimes
He's like,
Yeah.
well, she's rolling natural ones. I might as well. It's just time
Is
to
this
go.
the campaign part?
I think this is where we take off on an adventure of our own, maybe?
To find the
All right,
DM.
so we've killed. We're in agreement. We've killed the vampires. But
He's
it's
back.
not-
He's back.
Oh,
You all right?
While I was gone, I just thought I would let you. I thought I would let you guys get some of the stuff out. Also, while I poured more of this.
I thought a total
Sorry.
another universe
I will not
appeared in your hallway.
interrupt.
No,
That's
that's
it.
totally fine. That's what the beginning of the session is for. Is like,
That's
hey,
the equivalent of the teacher that's just trying to talk and then just starts to stare at the class.
right.
Oh no, I'll wait.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead.
I'll wait
It's
for you.
fine. It's fine.
Sorry.
3 liches. Okay.
I am Lichness now, by the way.
I
Lichness.
saw that.
You're
my
welcome for that
is
name.
that your Halloween
Yeah.
name?
Yeah,
We're
that's
generic. We're generic dead.
Generic dead.
what.
That's good.
That's funny.
good.
I actually came up with that lichness for like while I was recording the intro for last week's episode, and I was like, so if you listen to the podcast, you can actually hear me have the revelation. She's turned into lichness. Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
it's perfect.
so anyway, Welcome to the Secret Adventures Society. Like Locke said a little while ago, we are unfortunately down one Mr. O'Steve, but
No, he's right there.
yeah, no, I was pointing
still
like
here.
that's
Oh, he is literally down. I got you.
joining us via Avatar. I don't know, but so yeah, we're gonna miss Steve-O, but we're still gonna have fun. We still have
have Pierce. We just don't have.
we still have Pierce. Yeah. So anyway, welcome to session 9, though. Thanks to all of you who have been telling your friends about our weird little whatever the hell it is we're doing here. Don't forget, if you tweet about the show using the hashtag Secret Adventure, we might actually use your name as an NPC in the game, like Simi and Captain Riddick and Hunter the Horse and who else?
Meat.
The horse.
Wait, no, never mind.
And there might be
And Spencer the guard.
Yeah, Spencer, one of the
Spencer got a freebie though on that.
more unexpected moments. I think Spencer actually had tweeted though, but
Oh, well.
anyway.
Sure. Oh gosh.
And what's
yeah,
the hashtag?
Secret
I'm
Adventure?
sure he had
Hashtag
tweeted.
Secret Adventure. And who knows? We might meet some more of those tonight. I don't know. We'll see where the night goes.
You never know.
You never know. If you miss an episode or want to rewatch, perhaps you can find us at the Secret Adventures Society on YouTube, or you can hit !SassYT Sassy T in chat to get the link, or on your favorite podcast app. We're on most of them, I think. And if you listen to a podcast app that you can't find us on, let us know and we'll get added to that.
Or get a different app, really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why should we have to work to give you
we're not
our
gonna bend to your
content?
rules.
But no, we absolutely do bend to your rules. Just be sure to rate and review and like and subscribe and all those fun content buzzwords. Thanks to Blizzard Entertainment for letting us use music from World of Warcraft. Thanks, as always, to Aurelia Raff for our fantastic character art. Do you guys have anything else before I tell you guys to pitch your shit?
I have a question. What is that terrifying thing behind you that has white eyes on your bookshelf?
The pork.
It's either a porg or Kermit the Frog.
No, that is not neither a porg nor
Oh
Kermit the
no!
Frog.
He's talking about Ezra.
Ezra? Yeah, that's the...
It's one of the hitchhiking ghosts.
Okay, it looks different in this lighting, and it terrified me.
It kind of is. It kind of
Okay,
is
yeah, I've
scary.
seen-
From the Haunted
I've seen that thing. It just
Yeah.
it looks horrifying in that lighting.
That's more terrifying in the light. What the hell is that?
Well, that was the green screen from. We have the chroma cam.
Oh, is it green?
No, it's like a blue, but in the light, it made it like.
Gotcha.
It gave
Okay.
it like a green.
On
look, so.
on my end of things, for those listeners at home, it looked like a spooky white skeleton
Yeah.
monster. It was
Well, I
like
mean,
someone
kind of.
bleached a drow. Like
Does D&D Beyond have a dark mode?
I thought
Oh,
it was
good
automatically
question.
in darkish mode. Oh, no, it's not.
dark vision. If you have dark vision, it'll look like you.
That's funny.
It should.
I don't think it does, huh?
Drive down there and tell them.
Download or something.
Let's write a letter campaign.
Okay. That's it. I was asking.
So anyway, before we get started, let's let everybody pitch their shit. Goon actually has something specific to request, so I will let him go first this evening.
Yes, and I've had enough alcohol where I can talk about this. I'm doing a campaign on my Ko-fi. Ko-fi? We've still not figured that out. Somebody should tell me. Tweet at. Never mind. You can find it on my Twitter. It's at Goon the Bard. My lovely lady doggy. It was diagnosed today with heartworms, which is fatal, but is curable. It's just expensive. So I will work for you. I will do anything content related for you that's legal. If you just donate to our hashtag Help Harley Fund. She's cute. There's videos of her on the Twitter. She's adorable. You still not got to pet her because quarantine happened before I could invite you guys up to our new house. But she's adorable, and it's like $3 for a coffee on coffee. or $6 if you want to buy me 2 coffees, but coffees is also medicine. So it's way sadder than I'm letting it on, but I've had alcohol. So, but I appreciate you guys. And there's been so many good people already, some of whom I know are in chat that have shared and continue to do so. And I love you. And I love you. That's it.
And Goon, specifically, like another part of your coffee is that you do commissions to build characters.
What do I do is what you're saying. Yes, yeah. We've done some character building stuff, do some backstories. I've opened that up, and I'm going to have a post of what it is that I can do. It's things that other people have approached me and was like, I need help with XYZ, and I'm like, I have to market that. I also build maps, which is going to be a thing that I'll be also selling.
And he's really fucking good at it, just saying.
Nice.
I think they're pretty.
They're really cool, and he named a place after one of my characters, so on one of his maps. So I like.
I did.
I
haven't got to putting that. It's on my next map that I'm going to do a zoom in on. Is I'll be exploring that place. So.
Ah.
But yeah, that's what I got, and thank you guys that have already helped and have already shared. Thank you so much.
Okay, Jen and Eric.
Tomorrow we are going to be streaming like normal, but we're going to be celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary. So if y'all want to come hang out, that'd be cool. And then on Sunday, we're going to have a short 1-hour stream on Sunday at 11 Central Time. It's going to be a short 1-hour little surprise stream that you'll find out then.
Okay. Guys, we were supposed to celebrate joint wedding anniversary someplace else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Disney.
We're gonna go to Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
COVID, you shithead. All right, anything else for you two?
Eric does art, genericlive.com.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do art.
He does good
All right.
art.
He does do good art.
It's decent.
What
Yeah.
if-
I make
what
one.
if instead, what if we did one of these pitch fests where, like, instead of, like, after every one, we were just like, yeah, they suck.
Boo!
I would be down for that.
Rothmar.
Wow, it's my internal voice, but external. This is great.
My demons have escaped.
I always assumed this would happen, but it's never really happened. I'm Rothmar. I'll be streaming on twitch.tv/Rothmar more once our friends at Blizzard are confident in their Shadowlands launch, and I write over on Rothmar.com.
It's Lock.
I'm Locke. Hey.
She's laughing. She's here.
I thought you were gonna do a rap.
Follow the channel if you're not.
Nessie's living up in a lot.
This is where I normally am.
And our friend Stevo, our stick friend Stevo down there is, you can find him, what is he stream? Like Mondays, most Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Thursday mornings at twitch.tv/gutternerds. So give him a follow there. And I am Zachy Wack. You can find me on Twitch at Zachy Wack and on Twitter at Zachy Wack, and I do games and stuff. Anybody else? Y'all want to play D&D now?
Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
Let's play D&D now. I feel like that Mike Wheeler gif. Can we play D&D now? So, previously on the Secret Adventurers Society, our adventurers were hired by one Zephy Alemason to visit a town called New Hexton on the mainland of Faerun and investigate some strange goings-on. You all got passage aboard a merchant ship called the Salty Mule, whose captain is a tiefling named Captain Riddick. During a storm, a rogue ship actually crashed into the Salty Mule, and upon further investigation, you found out there was no one on the deck, but there were 3 slain vampires below and 3 others who attacked you. After a long and arduous and difficult fight, Q got a new ghost friend, and the 3 beasts were slain. After the fight, Dorf got really, really trashed and fell asleep with horses, during which he had a most unfortunate dream. And that is where we will begin. It is daybreak on the Salty Mule, the day after your fight. It's on the 6th day aboard the Salty Mule. There's really no sign that there was ever a storm in the sky. It's really, really clear. It's sunny. There's a little bit of fog starting to lift off the ocean. You're actually awakened by hammering below decks as the crew works on repairs from the collision of the other ship. Dorf, when you wake up, you actually have it's an odd feeling. Not quite a hangover. You've had some nasty ones, but this is like cold, like ice melting in your veins. And in your chest, and you have taken a point of exhaustion.
Ooh. Oof.
And for the rest of you, you also are hammered awake. Hammered awake? No, that's not right. You also are awakened by the sound of hammering below decks, and the day the day is yours.
I love you, Zach.
I love you too. You're welcome.
I thought that they already. Cass is just like, I thought that they already fixed all that. What? Why is what? And I
was
bury my
going
head.
to, but it just got so late, and I just honestly, they're skilled craftsmen. I didn't want to get in their way.
Yeah, I don't think I would be much help, anyways. So I'll just let them keep working.
Has anyone seen the vampire kid?
Nice Ghost?
The vampire.
Nice Ghost, yeah.
Last I saw him, he was with you on. You were showing him stuff.
That was last night, yeah.
I haven't seen him since I went to bed. I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm sure he's here. I'll look around.
Yeah, he probably went
I'll
and
go
got
look.
breakfast.
I go look for Nice Ghost.
Okay, make an investigation check, Q.
I'm not gonna make an investigation.
Okay.
He doesn't exist.
Okay. I mean,
I didn't mean to
we all
drop that on you.
know that, but Q was looking.
He's
Okay, so yeah,
getting
you spend probably 2 hours looking around the ship, and by mid morning, it's becoming clear that Nice Ghost is gone, and then you remember, oh yeah, I was fighting him, and
Oh no,
turned
Q,
him into
Q
a Nice Ghost.
immediately forgets.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
it's not a big deal.
Okay, so yeah.
He was having a sweet moment.
Yeah. Okay. So for the rest of day 6, is there anything you all would like to be doing?
Whoever wants to go first, doesn't matter.
Oh, by all means, go for it.
No.
I'm gonna go down and find a spot away from everyone, and I want to start reading the smut book. You're muted, Zach.
The smut book.
Zach, I want you to tell us what is in the
Yeah,
smut
I
book.
want you to explain some things. He's probably typing me a DM that says no.
Or he's googling
Smut content.
fantasy smut. Yeah.
No, he's looking up fanfic.
There's some butts involved.
Smoosh and booties.
So,
She takes off her second sweater.
okay. So, Kess,
Yes.
as you start to read, you open to the first chapter. I, honest to God, I started to read the first chapter of 50 Shades of Grey to you guys, but I'm not
swear,
going to do
do
that.
not do that. We are a no.
We're not going to do. So yeah, it's a slow burn. It starts out with a bit of a love triangle, and then it develops into a love square, and then all 4 parties in the love square decide that they want it to remain a love square, so it does. And
I just wanted to read the first chapter.
that's all in the first chapter.
Okay.
That's not a slow burn, Zach.
No.
Well, the first paragraph or 2 is a slow burn.
Okay.
The book is backwards. She's reading the synopsis. I see. Okay.
Right.
She's just reading the back cover.
Is it like?
She's
like
reading about the author right now.
Cass,
Actually.
you've never quite read anything quite like this before, but it's certainly interesting.
Is it like a sweet thing or is it like a?
It's sweet, yeah.
Some would call it
it's
sweet.
very like it's a romantic entanglement that ends in a sweet polyamory. At least at the end of the first chapter. You don't really know if that's all you read. You're not quite sure what goes beyond that.
It's
Did you continue reading?
Swedish.
Swedish short stories.
No, not right now.
Okay.
I'd like to try to find some like bottles with lids that, like, I guess like a stopper on top of them.
Okay. Make an investigation check and tell me where you are looking for that on the ship. Where are you going to look for that?
I'd probably try to go like near the kitchen area.
Okay.
17?
Okay. Yeah. Easily enough. You go out. There is. You actually find a crate of barrels with corks and the empty barrels or empty bottles with corks on them. You find a crate stacked up next to the kitchen door.
Okay, I'd like to take 6.
Okay. Easily enough. No one stops you. They're just bottles. You can add 6 empty bottles to your inventory if you like.
I would then like to fill them with water.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
Yeah, let me come over here. So I'm going to use some spells real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to use. I know it's here. Where you at, water? Create water.
Where you at, water?
Oh my God, Rothmar.
Oh wait, we slept though. Long rest. Let me do that.
Yes, you all took a long rest. So if you're take a long rest, and casters, be sure to prepare your spells. But again, we're going to go through days. We're going to go through the rest of the time on the Salty Mule in kind of quick order.
I have to spend all my spell slots in one go. So just...
No.
Okay, so pretty much what I want to do is I want to get some vials. I want to create water and put water in them, and then I want to do ceremony and then make those all holy water.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. That doesn't
that
require
should-
any kind of check, does it?
No, it's gonna just take me about like an hour and a half to like probably do all that stuff.
Okay, so while the rest of you are out and about on the boat, you guys see Jindy, which is with an armful of bottles, just like she's about to start moonshine running. She she walks into hers and Kess's bedroom.
Q stops her. There's a room for that. You could just, you could just do your business. They call it the loo here on the. I found that. You don't have to pee in bottles.
Oh no, I'm not peeing in bottles. Remember those bad guys that we fought on the ship? And remember we used that water? We used the water on them. I'm gonna make more of that water.
Okay.
This is in our room.
Yes, that
The
is
room-
that's taking place.
It's the
Augustus
second
and-
hall.
Right,
It's the
right,
second
Jindy. Is that
door.
where you're going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just let's see. Those are that's a first level spell slot, and
They're both first level.
they're both first level. Okay, yeah. So yeah, takes you about an hour. All the rest of you like walking by. Q, when she goes in the room, the door closes. Like you hear the bottles sort of like rolling across the ground, and you see this this glowing light just sort of emanate from underneath the door. And
Oh shit. Okay.
yeah,
That was a bad one. He just pulls his tunic over his nose and walks away.
Oh my gosh.
jeez. Okay, so yeah, and an hour and a half passes, and Jindy, you have you can add 6 vials of holy water to your
Okay.
inventory.
Perfecto.
Nicely done. That was a good use of resources. Nicely done. All right, who else? Who else on the 6th day?
I can go next if you want.
All right, go ahead.
So Augustus had lost everything of his when the Kraken fell in his apartment.
My apartment.
All of his research papers, all of his books, all of it, like anything that he literally wasn't carrying on his person. So anything that wasn't in his spell book at that time was just obliterated. And so Augustus is standing out on the bow of the ship away from everyone else. trying to practice spells that he kind of knows, like 60% knows. Like he's trying to do the semantics and the verbiage and the components that he's got on hand, and he's trying to recreate some of the spells that he knows that he has, but he lost the specifics of, and he's just trying to kind of remember some of those spells. It's a lot of hand wavy and like kind of like what I would describe as the it's like when a light bulb is starting to turn on, like those old timey ones where they have to warm up for a second, like lots of those where it's like he's kind of outreaching his hand and you see this blue light kind of like start to form and then it fizzles away and nothing happens. And he's basically doing that like all day with no success, unfortunately.
Okay. I will let you go ahead and make a general arcana check.
Let's see. General Arcana is the worst general of the Third War. Let's see. I got a 20, but it was a 15 plus 5. So.
Okay, so you got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Just a nasty 20.
Just a filthy,
disgusting.
A dirty
Okay.
20 still
Yellow
works.
It does work very, very well. Let me look at something real quick. Dorf, if you would like to go ahead and say what you are doing while I look something up.
Dorf is laying up on the deck out in the sun on his back, just staring straight up in the sky. He seems very dejected. And Pickett is kind of like crawling around and stuff like on top of Dorf. At one point he goes to the side of Dorf and you can see him put his head against Dorf's side and he starts to move his feet as mess, like he's trying to get Dorf to get up and stop sulking. And at one point he gets onto Dorf's nose and he bites his nose and Dorf just kind of swats at him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. He's just sulking on the deck, taking in the sun.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Augustus, while you were doing that with your dirty 20, you actually remember a transmutation. You have a nifty little flashback. You remember a day back in your old Order of the Brambles days, and you remember playing with sort of some levitation magic that you had never really quite played with before. And you remember one of your elders in the order actually helping you learn a spell called Featherfall. And you can actually add that to your spell list. That was in one of the books that was destroyed.
Thank you. Ah, yes, I remember this. It was he used it for his old bones because he sat all day and didn't stretch it. He would cast Featherfall and then still sit in his chair, but it was nicer on his
More comfortable.
Oh my god, this is a weird lore dump. Okay. Let's see. And no one else had anything that they wanted to do on that sixth day? We are
Q spends the entire day. You've seen those little sandpiper birds that run up to the shore line and then run really far away from the water?
Yeah.
Q does that with the side of the boat, and he just like goes up and just like looks down at the water, and then when the ship kind of teeters too far, he bolts back the other direction, and he does that for like 3 to 5 hours, and that's it.
Okay.
He's just trying to get brave enough to like, you see him army crawl 1 or 2 times to just like look over the water.
Okay.
He's getting
All
there.
right.
He'll learn.
He's getting there for sure. All right. So the day comes to an end. Where is everyone sleeping for the night? Is everyone sleeping back in their regular quarters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we only have 2 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Jindy, Kess, Augustus, and Q, and then Dorf and Pierce in the other.
I assume Pierce spent most of the day brooding.
Okay. So Pierce and Dorf are in a room together. Yes. And that's the only 2. Okay. All righty. Let's see. Dorf, can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Party too hard.
By the way, that
Nope,
D20
I rolled a
is-
2. I rolled it with disadvantage because I have exhaustion, so I rolled a 2 on the die.
Okay. What did you say, Locke?
I was just gonna tell you that D20 is green screen out.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Okay, so the rest of you fall into sleep. Dorf, unfortunately, you suffer the same terrible dreams, just in a perpetual loop, growing in intensity, over and over and over again until you wake up. And when you wake up, you're going to have to take a second point of exhaustion.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay, days 7 and 8. What would you all like to be doing?
Cass is gonna read a little more of that book.
Okay.
Just a
All
little,
right.
like not. She's basically reading it, but she's like really like almost afraid of it. Like she's reading it, but
Like
she's
peeking.
she's just like, oh, okay, next page. Like every time she's you know.
Okay. On the second day of reading, you kind of you grow to hate the captain. The captain of this shipwrecked pirate ship on Fantasy Island is he's just a real jerk. He keeps stealing stuff, and he's just not a good guy at all. You hate
Wait,
him
wait.
so much.
He steals stuff, so she doesn't like him.
He steals stuff, and he's a jerk to people. He doesn't seem to have a sense of justice. If that makes sense. So yeah, you find yourself questioning his motives.
Cass is in love with the captain.
All right, this is and that takes place over the course of days 7 and 8.
What's his name?
The captain's
What
name?
are the characters' names?
Okay, the captain's name is
Hello.
Dardosa.
Oh.
Captain Dardosa, and then the 5 main characters are Nelly, Ellie, Gelly, and Jelly. And yeah, Nelly, Ellie, Gelly, and Jelly. And it's really sweet. But there's some tension starting to grow because of some of the jerky things the captain is doing. We're moving on.
Hey, you knew I had this book, man.
I
knew.
see.
That's true. Yeah, but there's some tension. The captain is there's a little bit of jealousy. So yeah, it's not quite as kinky on the second day of reading as it was the first day. Yeah.
It's just jerky stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm not gonna make the joke. We're gonna let that one go. Anybody else have anything on day 6 and 7 they'd like to be accomplishing?
What would you say the food situation on the ship is like?
Oh, well, you have a stew with a whole lot of horseradish and salt.
That's right.
It's completely inedible, but so I mean you're pretty hungry, but you're not starving. If that makes sense.
Yeah, Q doesn't like salted things. He finds it cooks it makes the meat less raw.
Cute.
Right.
Do you want a berry?
Absolutely not.
It'll make you feel full.
Q has he likes eggs. He especially likes eggs from large corvid type birds, and he's heard a lot about this crow's nest
Oh my
somewhere hidden on the ship. And so he's gonna try to find the crow's nest to get some large corvid eggs because he doesn't understand why they're not serving those instead of this terrible stew.
Make an investigation check.
That I will make.
God.
It's a 15.
15. Okay. Yeah, you kind of wander around for a little while, and then at some point you're like stumbling across the deck, just like where is this? And you finally ask someone, and you ask someone who is just like walking from one end of the ship to the other. It just looks like a regular crewman walking from one end of the ship to the other with like a like rolling a barrel full of something. And she points up. It's up there. She points up, and you see this on a 30-foot high. You see this this circular, like a second deck.
Oh yeah,
Very, very, very small, about 5-6 feet
kinda
wide.
knocks himself on the head. Like, obviously, the bird nest would be up, so he climbs.
Okay.
I mean, there's a ladder. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a ladder for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
yeah. Got to get to that crow's nest.
Yeah. You get up top, and let's see. You have to climb about 35 feet. When you get up top, can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh sure. Oh wait, saving throw? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, it's the same thing. 14.
14. Okay. You officially have your sea legs. Like you get up top and you look across this vast expanse of ocean. You do not see a bird. You see many birds far away, but there's no bird here in this nest.
The freaking crows flew off.
Yeah. But you look out across this expanse of ocean and you're actually not freaked out. You feel kind of at peace here on the sea, believe it or not.
He sulks in the crow's nest.
You are incredibly bummed out that there is no bird.
He's too busy upset about that to really worry about the sea. And now here we are.
That'll do it. All right.
And he's a little afraid of climbing down. So
Who else?
I'm gonna go see what Pierce is doing.
Okay. Pierce, and again, Steve-O's not here, so I don't really want to speak for Pierce. But when you find Pierce, he's sitting kind of in the mess hall, just sitting in just like a general common area, and he is examining his guns and cleaning them. But he's being a bit more delicate than you've seen him before. It looks like he's doing this almost pensively, almost meditatively.
Right. I just want to go up and sit by him and just watch him do that and talk to him about the guns.
Okay.
Because I've never seen them before, so I just want to like ask him some gun questions. And
Okay. That conversation happens. Again, I'm not going to play Pierce
Right,
because
that's
there
fine.
might be some backstory type stuff.
Right.
But yeah, that conversation happens. He sort of shows you how they work, what makes these guns particularly hardy. He tells you, sometimes because it is a brand new technology, sometimes they don't work quite the way that they should, but he's always been able to make them work again. And he's had these as long as he can remember. Okay. Anybody else?
Augustus is back out on the bow of the ship again. He's getting closer to the spell that he has been trying to work on, and the kind of pulsing light that's coming from his hands when he's doing the semantics is forming into like tight little balls of light at the end of his fingertips before it dissipates. So he's getting closer. He's getting closer. Like he's taking notes every night before he goes to bed, just to be like, okay, he is like, he's doing the equivalent of like what you would imagine like a like when Gandalf is in the old libraries, just like hard studying, or he's like pre-test cramming. Like he is just like nose deep in books right now.
Okay. So yeah, you guys don't hear from Augustus for a couple of days.
He looks like I will say he looks like a freaking dingus out there.
can we can see him though, like we know he's safe. He just
Oh yeah, I'm
is
not like
out
hiding
there.
it. I'm just it's like the scene on Titanic where Jack holds her at the bow of the ship, but he's alone and it's way less romantic.
Okay.
I want to be. So we're on. You said 7 and 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like we've been on a ship for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
I want to kind of casually make my way around and kind of like a health check type of thing, but not like aggressively. More so, just kind of like, hey, how you doing? Like, this is pretty cool, right?
Okay. Like just to kind of see how everyone is feeling health wise. You said health check.
Yeah.
Okay. They're kind of tired at this point. They some of them you get the vibe that some of them had been on a quest with Captain Riddick for like a voyage a little bit before that had maybe gone on for a couple of weeks, maybe even as many as 3 weeks, and you're starting to see some kind of blackness on some of their skin. You're getting the vibes that on some of these people there's some early signs of scurvy starting to show up. They rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh.
I was thinking, what the heck can I do to help with scurvy?
Give him some vitamin C.
Give him some vitamin C.
Lime.
Nah.
Oh.
So I guess
You
as I
don't
was,
think you make a medicine check.
okay. 13.
13. Okay, you don't think that it's nothing that's anything necessarily fatal. You think you're close enough to the shore at this point that they're not necessarily going to die or anything before you reach the shore, but they need some vitamin C pretty quickly. They need some fresh citrus.
Fresh citrus.
I have berries.
I'd
Got all
probably
the
would've-
vitamins.
It's true.
Daily multivitamin.
Yeah, basically.
It's in the shape of a Flintstone.
Small
Fantasy
man.
Flintstone.
I would assume if I was walking around, I probably would have seen Augustus like doing his magic.
Oh yeah.
I probably would have done like a create water, like fun little thing to kind of be like, oh hey, look, I can do that kind of
To
thing
show
too. Why are you gonna make me so much like the bad guy?
My brain on that one went to Augustus like having a towel that he like whips around his neck as if he's like just finished a workout. It's like, good job, kid, but that's like not what he would do.
Coach Augustus.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Like that's not his personality.
Okay. Dorf, do you have anything you'd like to accomplish on these days?
So, Dorf has been spending the last 2 days, I guess, very irritable. Looks very tired. He spends most of his time in his room poring over scrolls and some books that he has that he was carried with him. At one point, he leaves the room so he can go down to the lower decks where the horses are and goes through Saddlebag on his horse, grabs some more books, and then goes back up into his room. And he is just in there in his room the whole time, reading over some books, just really frustrated at life pretty much, and looking for something, it seems, urgently.
Okay, make an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. I rolled a 3.
Man, all the words are just blending together at this point. You are so tired. You doze off as you're trying to read, but the sound of your teeth grinding wakes you up. You're so tired, but you can't get any rest, and you can't focus on anything. It's maddening.
I was literally grinding my teeth when you said that.
Sorry.
In real life, it's a habit I have.
I do it in my sleep, but I couldn't tell because of
The beard.
the beard. Yeah. Okay, so if that's everything you guys would like to accomplish on days 7 and 8, Dorf, I'm not going to make you roll 2 Constitution saving throws, but if I get you to make 1.
Every night, man.
Damn it.
That's rough.
I rolled a 6 and an 8.
You got this.
Hold
A
on.
6 and an 8.
Yeah, so it would have been an 8.
Okay. The dreams are getting more and more intense. They're getting dark. Like the sky is darker, it seems. You can't make out any sort of detail, any texture, any color, but you know exactly what's happening, and it feels worse. Your skin is crawling in a way, you know you're asleep, but you absolutely cannot wake up. And when you finally do, you're going to have to take a 3rd point of exhaustion.
Cool.
How does that work? How does exhaustion work?
First point of exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks. Second point is speed is halved. 3 points is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4 hit point maximum halved. 5 speed reduced to 0. And 6 I die.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Anyway,
At this point, I'm feeling like Eric and Zach had a talk, and Eric's wanting to kill off Dwarf, and this is how it's gonna happen.
Why would I do that?
and no one in the party fucking batted an eye at it. They're just like, oh yeah, I just got more tired and died.
Well, he's keeping to himself, so we're not really
Kill my
realizing.
Jendy's running around doing health checks on the crew, and Dwarf just dies in
I guess I just
God.
didn't run past me.
Dorf, I mean, just as a point, you are able to take a long rest. So, like, if you were to take any damage or anything, your HP would replenish.
Mhm.
That's not necessarily what's happening, but you are taking those points of exhaustion. Okay. On days 9 and 10, do any of you have anything particularly you'd like to be doing? Same stuff, more or less.
How many more days do we have on the seas?
Make a survival check.
Ooh.
Ugh. Actually, I think I'm good at that. Yeah, I guess it's right.
I think I'm good at that.
Yeah, anyone who wants.
17.
17? 18? Okay, yeah, both of you guys know you'll probably dock in the morning.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This you'll probably dock on the 11th day.
Nice.
Okay?
On the dawn of the 11th day.
Yep.
From going around on the boat, have I found any like nature, like plants or flowers or anything like that maybe they were transporting or anything?
Make an investigation check.
Or maybe somebody was birthing.
Also, Kess with
Whatever.
the birthing flowers every night, so.
Right.
Birthing was the wrong
Oh yeah,
Whoa, let's not use that word.
17.
17. Okay. Yeah. As you investigate, you do find random points on the ship where there are white flowers with black irises just sort of growing out of random places in the wood, or there's one where it's even growing out a puddle of water that had pooled on a crate. You find, oddly enough, you find about 9 of those, and you also find a crate of flour, like flour that you used to bake with. But that's just about all of the natural and like there's another barrel full of grain, but that's just about all of that you find.
Okay. I'd like to. So like these flowers, are they just kind of like it's like a pile of dirt and it just kind of comes out of it, right?
No,
dirt.
there's yeah.
Well, there are, depending on where they're at and if the wind has blown it away, there's like a sprinkling of it looks more like ash than dirt.
Okay, I want to try to like pick one, like pick it up and take it back to our room, and I want to like put it where like Cass had put like the flower on it.
Put it where
In the location where on that first night, like she like grew the flower.
Grew it on the bedpost. Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to grab one of them and like put it there because I've noticed that like she did it the first night, but like hasn't done it since then.
Okay. Are you trying to convince her of something? If you like, you can. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Is like. Well, Locke, can she pick the flower? Is that something that she can literally physically do? Okay.
She can, yeah.
So yeah, you are able to do that easily enough, and you leave it exactly where you say. Anyone else?
Augustus has a breakthrough today.
Okay. I'll be
As
the
he's-
judge of that. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
So as he's on the bow of the ship practicing magic and he's forming these balls of light, he finally gets the semantics down as he sweeps his arm in a big wide arc. And he points his fingers out over the sea, and a large bolt of lightning shoots out of his fingertips. And I have remembered how to cast lightning bolt.
Nice. You do that, and you see 3 or 4 fish just bloop dead fish like float up and start bobbing on the surface of the water.
Oh,
Q cast Mage Hand.
What's the range on Mage?
The casting distance is 30 feet. And it can't go more than 30 feet away from me. So he's trying. He's gonna.
Okay, so yeah, you cast Mage Hand and it like goes just off the bow of the ship and it's just like flailing like a fish.
He's
Okay.
like, Augustus, can you lower me down?
Hang on, I can get it for you.
Water be damned.
I can get it for you.
Oh,
Hold on. Okay.
he's got one leg like hooked to the side of the.
Yeah. So, how fast is the ship moving?
The ship is moving about 3-4 miles per hour.
They're called knots.
yeah,
Okay.
it's not moving.
Can
You look and the anchor is down. You've been sitting still this whole time.
We have 11 more days to go.
Okay, I just want to giant octopus plop into the water.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Get the fish and then crawl back up on the boat.
Just turn around to Augustus. Did you know that she could do that?
Make a strength check.
Done that before.
Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. Okay. Oh, I'm good at strength. 17.
17. Okay, yeah. So you're an octopus out in the water, and you guys are just like standing on deck watching this, like, what?
I wave
And
at them.
you see, blob,
Oh,
blob.
I'm a solid white octopus, and my eyes have
Nice.
like black rings around them, and I kind of have like black freckles on my leggies.
Demon octopus.
New fear unlocked.
So yeah, blob, blob, blob. She just kind of pulses as she like makes her way back to the ship,
Oh,
and then
wow.
you see one tentacle just plop, plop, and like slap on the side of the ship, and then another blomp, blomp, blomp as she like climbs up the ship, just like one tentacle at a time, like rotating as she climbs, like a star, and then just and lands in a plop on the deck.
I would have gotten all the fish that I could find
Okay.
that here.
Yeah,
Okay. And I just give them all to Q, and then I turn back into
there are 5.
Kiss.
They were traveling in a small school.
Nice.
I'm like, you could have done that this whole time?
Well, I forgot how.
No, I meant the octopus lady.
Oh, the octopus. Okay.
Well, I
When
mean,
did you learn how to turn into animals? That's cool.
so it's forever?
Okay, well, show me.
Like how? Or like
Yeah.
I don't. Can I?
Make me a bird.
I concentrate on Q. Because
Okay.
I've never tried to turn somebody into anything before, and I just like, I'm like, okay. I never turned myself into a bird,
He's got like half a
But-
fish stuck out of his mouth.
For
but he's small.
um,
I could do this,
okay.
but DM, I can't turn anybody.
You yeah, I was about to say you. I'm not even gonna make you roll
No,
for it.
this
You
is
do
just
not do
like
it.
I'm just gonna like try though, because I don't know if no one's ever asked me to turn them into anything, so I don't know if I can.
So Kess, you find out that day that you have a very strict limit on your abilities. You cannot turn anyone else into anything else.
Right.
Yeah.
But you learn that about yourself that day.
Yeah, boundaries are really good, especially self boundaries like that.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else have anything on days 9 and 10?
I have more.
And that's really deep. You really shouldn't be focused on turning other people into other things that they're not.
Right.
True. Yeah.
You can change yourself if you want to. Though.
Kess, you have stuff you want to
From the Secret Adventure Society.
do? The more you know.
That's John Cena. I don't-
John Cena. The more you know. Kess, what you got?
I do have things. Okay. Is there a room with a mirror in it?
Yeah. Actually, it's in the hold of the ship, and it's a very cracked, very dingy mirror, but it does exist. There is basically a barrel full of water that they're kind of using as basically as a wash basin, and there is a dingy, like cracked spiderweb mirror beside it. It's not in a frame or anything. It's just propped up in the floor. It looks like a chunk of a larger mirror that they just put there, like a broken big chunk of a larger mirror that they just left there.
Okay. So I'm gonna be down there, turning myself into myself.
Okay.
Just practicing because I haven't done it in like 3 months.
Okay. Yeah, that's you. It takes you a little bit, but I'm not going to make you roll for it or anything like that. It takes you a little bit being comfortable with it. It's more like a mindset
That's
thing.
more what that's.
But
exactly.
Yeah.
Because
it's more like you're not quite comfortable in the skin. It's like putting on pants that you haven't worn. It's like putting on jeans when you've been wearing sweatpants.
Exactly.
It's just not quite there.
So I'm gonna be doing that and
Okay.
getting in the mindset of what I need
Okay.
to be in.
All right. Anybody else?
I just want to say that was a really good analogy. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you.
Because I haven't worn jeans in months, so.
I
I
haven't
put on
either.
jeans the first time
I haven't
3
either.
days ago, and it was really cozy. But also, like, yeah, that initial like you pull them on, I'm like, oh,
Oh,
no.
why does anyone do this to themselves? Yeah. This is why I work from home. All right. Who else?
So I guess over the past 2 days, Dorf, still in his room, poring over his books. He's actually started to etch runes into the wood and into the floor. He's made a summoning circle, a really large summoning circle that he's been etching into the floor. He's been trying to do spells that he has no idea how to do. He's not capable of doing them at all, but he's been reading this book and trying to do the spells in the book with
Okay.
the circle.
Make an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Let's see here.
That grunt though, y'all.
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay. It's the damnedest thing happens while you're sitting there trying to conjure this. You're just like, what the hell? Let's try it. The circle starts to glow, and a white octopus with black eyes just plops down in the circle, and it glows, and it transforms into a fish, and then into a dragon, and then into a person, then into a dog, then into a falcon, and then it goes away, and you realize you were hallucinating.
Well, that's progress. So yeah, okay. Dwarf just shakes it off and mumbling to himself.
As you said you're doing some reading too. Go ahead and make another intelligence check, please.
Nope.
Oh,
Well, you didn't know.
I'm so sorry, buddy. It's such a rough night for those dice. Okay. All right. So, anyone else? Days 9 and 10.
Well, I was going to say, at this point, you guys might have seen Pickett walking around the ship on his own.
What?
He's actually he's gotten to the point where Dwarf is kind of ignoring him, so he's been walking around.
How long exactly
Screwing
have you
around.
been left alone unattended? Asking for a friend.
I mean, he's been, I don't know. There's been times where he just disappears and Dwarf doesn't see him for a while.
Cass, actually, while you're practicing your form, you look over and like in that wash basin, you see a hedgehog perched on it, just drinking out of that wash basin.
I
Aww.
speak to it. I cast speak with animals. Hang on. Can I do that? Can I talk to animals? Yes, okay, I can. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It's a ritual spell though. Right?
Does it take time to cast?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
No, duration. I can talk with 10 minutes. No, it does not take
Okay.
time to cast. It's fine.
Okay.
Hey.
What? Who the fuck are you?
I'm
That's
Tess.
that makes sense.
I saw you.
What?
I knew he had a hedgehog. He said his beard was named Pickett, but I saw the hedgehog. I knew it. Anyways, how are you? How's it going?
I'm on a boat. I Why? How can you hear me exactly?
Well, I cast a spell. It's real simple, really. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Oh well, this is quite nice, isn't it? I not had anyone to talk to besides dear old brother in quite some time.
There's another hedgehog with you guys?
Yes. There is another hedgehog.
He has two hedgehogs?
Yes.
Why is he keeping the pets away from... I love Oh. Well, I hope you're having a good time here on the ship.
Oh, it's the worst. It's absolutely the worst.
Well...
Would you happen to have any food, any sort of anything, really? Any sort of something to sink my teeth into?
I have a berry.
Not very fond on berries.
But what if the berry would make you full? What if, we could go get you some food. We could go get you some bread.
Bread? Yeah. Bread? I want meat!
Do you want a...
I want meat, woman!
Okay. Finn, you're angry. Okay, I pick him up and we go down and see if we can get him some meat.
Okay. Where are you going?
To the mess hall, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you go in the mess hall and there's some stew with like chunks of fish floating in it. That's really all you see.
Does that look appetizing to you?
I think I'll just fucking starve.
Well, don't starve. Look, if you eat one berry,
I'll
you'll
be
feel better.
fine.
Oh.
And Pickett just sort of scampers away.
Does he scamper towards Q?
Where is Q?
Oh my god, did he get down from the crow's nest? Yes, okay.
He's been in the crow's nest for 4 days.
Crows still aren't back yet.
Oh, wait, Pickett, wait.
What?
What is it?
I think Jindy has some kraken.
Some kraken. Some of the kraken from back on the land. Do you not think it's gone rancid by now?
I don't know. I'm just trying to help. You seem mad and you seem hangry.
That's a new word for me.
It means angry and hungry at the same time. It's what happens when you.
I'll be fine. He scampers away.
Oh,
He scampers and he goes and finds Dwarf. And Dwarf, just from where you are, as you're having this hallucination, you look up and like you see just sort of squeeze underneath the Dwarf ring. You see Pickett just and just plop down in this summoning circle right as your hallucination disappears.
Where have you been? Get over here.
I've been out and about.
You're in the middle of my circle. You're ruining everything.
Okay.
It makes me so happy.
All right. So, days 9 and 10, is that all any of you would like to be doing?
what was Pierce doing?
Pierce was he's still just kind of hanging out. He's not really you see him wandering around a little bit. You see him kind of like investigating in the hold, trying to see if there's anything he might want to liberate. But you don't see him take anything.
Can I make a suggestion for Pierce?
Sure. You can make a suggestion. I don't know if we can do it or not.
Pierce is upset because he tried to get a book from the captain and the captain denied him because he has to return his first book that he rented. Very confused.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, Pierce gets bored and he goes to Captain Riddick. He's like, "Hey, do you have anything I can read? Anything? What can I do?" And the captain, much to like, just like you said, he's like, "Do you not think you would like to return the one that I gave you? Are you not enjoying it?" Pierce is like, "The fuck are you talking about?" So this kind of goes on for a little bit, and Pierce just leaves very confused.
Okay, this is important for things for RP. So I'll make a note for Steve-O.
Okay.
And we will make sure that that's okay with Steve-O
Mhm.
before we cement it in, but that is very funny, just for the fiction. Okay. Is that all we got? Then, Dorf, I need you to make one more Constitution saving throw as you guys settle in for the night.
I realized that the first 2 saving throws that I did, I was rolling with disadvantage, even though I don't get disadvantage on saving throws until the 3rd point of exhaustion. So I screwed that up. But
Okay, you can remove if you had one of those that wouldn't have happened on. You can remove one of those points of exhaustion.
I honestly don't remember.
Did you? Okay. Then we'll go ahead and hang on to it because it affects it. So we'll know moving forward.
Okay. So roll.
Yeah. Not with disadvantage.
Oh, well, not with disadvantage is 14.
Okay. Dorf, sleep finally takes you. And you
Deep
dream
sleep.
of absolutely nothing. You're able to rest for the first time since in days. And when you wake up, your points of exhaustion are gone. Actually, no, I think you only lose
One, I think.
1 per long rest. I think that's how that works. So yeah, you are down to 2 points of exhaustion.
Sweet.
That's how we'll do that. And then this is the 11th day. As you guys wake up, you can see on the horizon, you can see the city of Waterdeep, and that's where we're going to take our break.
Ooh, break. Okay, hang on.
Break time.
Let me
Break
set up the
time.
break. How long?
Come on.
Let's do 5 or 7 minutes.
Hey.
Which one? 5 or 10, man.
I said 5 or 7.
Oh,
So like,
Let's take 6.
let's take 6 just to make it even.
okay. Okay, we'll be back.
Okay, we'll be back, guys. Love you.
They can hear us.
Oh,
Woo!
okay.
And
Can they see us yet?
yep.
I tell you what, they can't see.
Well, hello.
They can see that, Zach. It's just a black ball of mat. Like it's yeah.
You take that back.
Oh, that's so cool! Holy crap! That's I was actually watching on stream when it did that. That's so rad.
It's funny because like I just see it on Zoom and it looks entirely normal, and I pull
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. So,
It
and Zoom
looks,
was like,
it looks
oh, yeah,
ominous.
it's
Holy
green.
shit! That's so exciting. Okay, so we have returned. Are you guys ready to dive back into the game? Do you have anything you'd like
Oh, yeah.
to say first, like to stream before we dive back into the fiction? No, are you in here? No. Okay, good.
I think I'm okay.
Hope everybody's having a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are doing good.
Good. All right. So, on the dawn of the 11th day, like I said a moment ago, you guys awaken, and Dorf, you feel much better than you did, having lost one of your points of exhaustion. But you guys wake up and you see on the horizon, you see the city of Waterdeep. And you, after about an hour after dawn, you pull up and anchor at the dock in the city. What are you all doing? Riddick sort of meets you all on the deck.
Before we would have docked, I am going to change my appearance.
Okay.
Okay,
Are
so
you going? Okay.
I'm going to change into a high elf.
Okay.
Very pale skin, still white hair, but my hair is in a combination of like dreads and braids. Okay. And then like really natural makeup, feathery eyebrows, and then blue eyes and freckles. And then I'm gonna put on I have a silk blue dress that's like off the shoulders, and it has black branches, like a detail like branch that comes up like the shoulder kind of.
Okay.
And then the sleeves are sheer, and they have like the branch detail on the sleeves too. And then I'm gonna take the feather out of my hair, and I'm like out of the back of my hair, I'm gonna put it in the side of my hair. And I'm also so changelings are super like skinny, like they're almost like look sickly skinny. So I'm a lot more curvy and like full like figured now.
Full figure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not as sickly looking or anything. And I still have like the essence of Kess, but it's like if Kess was like
Still the Kessence.
the Kessence, yeah. But it's like if Kess was a like the best version of a high elf that she could be. That's
Okay.
what she is.
Okay.
In her mind, like, you know, like she's just like really like pretty and just like
Okay.
yeah.
Fashionable.
I was going to do that too, but now I don't want to.
It's stole my look.
Okay. So yeah, you all are standing on deck. Captain Riddick approaches you, and he sort of he looks kind of funny at you, Kess. Have we met?
Yep.
I believe you.
I believe you.
I believe you.
I'm just also
so-
I'm trying to like not make eye contact with anybody, like just because I feel really weird about this. So I'm just kind of like not really like looking at any of my like friends because I've completely changed my appearance. So
Riddick rolled a natural 20 insight, so he was like, "Oh, is this some weird magic sheet?"
no, it's not a
Doesn't matter.
sheet. It's not a sheet.
Oh, you see, my accent made it sound like I said sheet, but I meant sheet.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Anyway, weird magic. We will be docked in this exact spot when your adventure is over.
whatever it is, I do not need to know. Plausible deniability and all of that. Please do take care. Goodbye.
While we're on land, try to get the crows to come back.
There will be crows. You can get your own crows.
Okay. That's fair.
So Dorf is carrying under his arm. He has 2 pieces of wood that have etched stuff in it that you probably can surmise that he broke them off and took them from his room from the floor.
As you walk off the ship, Dorf, and you like go into the hold and you get ready to get your horse off the ship, Riddick looks at you like, and you hear him whisper,
Was that the headboard?
It's so observant. It's so smart.
I'm just gonna totally ignore him like I didn't hear it and load him onto my horse.
he doesn't stop you. Okay. So it's about it's still early morning, and you guys get all of your cargo. You get your horses off onto the dock, and you are now in Waterdeep, and the day is yours. What are you all doing?
What are we supposed to be doing?
Okay, so
We were
Been on the sea
investigating.
for a long time.
do we have the day here. Do we need to get some stuff and prepare? Or I know of a place we can stay, but it's just,
The dirt smells weird here.
do you guys want to just like straight up leave, or do you want to kind of hang out in Waterdeep for a minute and get some stuff, prepare? Because we have to go to New Hexton.
We're following you.
What kind of
Hey.
like what's happening in the city right now? Like is it more like a port town, I'm assuming, or is it like a bigger place?
You're muted. Zach, you're muted.
I mean, oh, okay.
But it's
He's muted, it's
very
like-
sorry. It's
No,
a
you're
port town, but it's very much so larger than Evercrest. It's actually a city. There are people bustling about. There are
I'm trying to
couriers.
say
There's
Everest.
It's like a metropolis. Like, it's big.
Morales?
Well,
more so than Borealis. It's
Bigger than
actually a
Borealis.
city. It's actually a
It's
city.
like a Stormwind versus Borealis kind of thing.
Right.
so
Well, if matters aren't too pressing, I don't see anything wrong with stocking up on supplies or doing a few other odds and ends tasks before we get set about on our business.
so you guys want to go shopping? No?
Sure.
You don't want to shop?
I can just hear Zach like,
Last time I tried to go shopping, I got ran out with a broom.
Dwarf is going to look around for like I don't know, someone who looks like they know their way around. Maybe like a fisherman, somebody who knows their way around the city.
Okay.
I
As you are looking around, like you're looking at all of these fishermen on the dock, and they all look like they know this one section of Waterdeep, but you don't know if they ever venture too much farther in or to the outskirts. But as you're looking around, you hear Kess say, "I am familiar with Waterdeep."
Oh, books, rare magic books.
Oh, well, there's a whole shopping district.
did someone say magic books?
We can go magic book shopping if you guys.
Can we go magic book shopping?
Good. Yes,
Yeah.
let's do that then.
Are you guys also wanting to go to the inn and stay the night, or do you want to shop and then get out of here? It's
Dwarf is already walking over with his horse.
It did seem a little. See, this is what I struggle with because it's like it seems pressing. You know what I mean? Like we shouldn't dilly dally, but also if I had, a nice magical book, maybe it'll make the adventure easier.
Yeah.
and he just kind of like gets lost in his own thought for the next like 5 minutes. It's just like, he's like hard up on himself.
It's like having a daydream fantasy about books.
It's
so
like
many
every
books
5
lost.
seconds he's swapping back and forth on whether or not we should stay there.
Well, if you guys
Should I stay or should I go now?
Let's go. DM, I lead them to the shopping area.
Okay. Yeah. You lead them. It's about a mile and a half walk away from the docks, and as you're walking inland, you see it become less of a dingy sort of port area. Like not necessarily, the docks are very expansive. A lot more so. It's like imagine a nautical parking garage, right? It's like very very long all the way down the shore. And as you guys walk away, it becomes less industrial, less of a merchant, if that makes sense, like less of an industrial area and more of a residential and business areas. And after about 45 minutes of walking, you find a shopping district.
Shops.
Okay, I want to look for like the shadier looking stuff.
You're
like,
looking for Nocturne Alley. I gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I want to look for.
Like
I don't want
shittier or cheaper.
I don't want to go for Barnes and Noble. I want to go for freaking just the rickety looking shop in the corner that nobody wants to go into because they feel like they might die if they do.
Ooh,
Okay,
you're looking
I
for
gotcha.
sketchy areas. I know those too.
I gotcha. So you kind of depart from the group, or to find this, you'll have to depart from the group. But make an investigation check. Augustus, were you going with him?
No, I'm definitely going to fucking Barnes and Noble.
Okay, so Dorf, go ahead and make an investigation check, please.
Q has sunlight sensitivity, and so he heard shady areas. So he's gonna go with Dorf
Okay.
because it's shadier.
And Q, remind me, sunlight sensitivity. That's mainly just a bane to your
Right.
check rolls.
It means that I would prefer to be in the shade.
Gotcha. Not necessarily. You don't take any damage by being in the sunlight. You just aren't quite so
Makes me as
functional
well.
in it. Okay.
It's like me in the summer. He just walks across the street if there's trees on it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just a ginger.
Ginger. All right.
I rolled a 16 and a 12.
Okay.
So 12 plus 4.
So 16. Okay. Yeah, you kind of venture probably about a quarter of a mile away from the rest of the group. It actually turns shady, pretty quickly. And you actually do see what appears to be a bookshop. There's no sign out front. There's just, you see stacks and stacks of books on the inside, couple of shelves, but mostly the books are just piled one on top of the other. But that is what you find. And it appears to be a shop in nature.
Okay. I'm going in there.
The sun level lower here. Trees casting shadows.
The shadows are longer here, miraculously. Like you're sometimes in the shadow. It's mainly just because the buildings are like built all twisted and sideways and shit. But you can find shadows a little bit more easily than you could on the docks.
Perfect.
All right, so you go inside, Dorf.
I'm going inside, hitch my horse outside or whatever, and heading in there.
Okay. So yeah, there's a hitching post outside. You go inside. It is Q. Are you going in with him?
Does it appear to be shady?
It is.
Inside.
There is no sunlight in this building. Correct.
Perfect. He goes in.
Okay. All right. You go in, and it's more of what you saw from the outside, just stacks and stacks of books. They are old and yellowed pages. It smells like moldy, like tobacco and pages in here. You don't
The name of the place.
moldy tobacco and pages. You know what? Yeah, it is canon. Canon. So you don't necessarily see anyone, but you can hear ruffling around in the back.
But like Moldy is the name of the proprietor. It's Moldy's Tobacco and Pages.
Well, we don't know yet, do we?
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. I look around for a minute and then I kind of call out, "Shopkeep! Hello!"
Hi. Just a minute. and you hear some more ruffling. You hear him like getting off of a step stool, kind of, and this older, like skinny half orc man on a cane approaches.
Aye, what can I do for you?
Looking for some books, specifically about necromancy, that sort of thing.
Necromancy, eh? And what does somebody like you have an interest in necromancy for?
You know, that doesn't really matter as much as my coin does now, doesn't it?
A man after my own heart.
Let's see. Make an investigation check, and as you do that, he sort of points over to a general section.
You might find something to your interest over there.
Damn it. I rolled a 1.
A natural 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been changing your dice, or are you just cursed?
Book avalanche. No, I've been changing. I switched over to some other ones, and
Do you want some?
I mean, I rolled a like a 14 on one, but I'm rolling disadvantage, so one.
Wait, hold on. Are you still rolling with?
I am rolling with
That is
disadvantage
an ability check. Okay. Yeah.
not on saving throw.
That's a
So
bummer.
the orc assumes that he's looking for smut books about the carotid artery, necromancy.
Yeah. So the waka waka.
Oh my god,
Good night, everybody.
I love you, Goon.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, you go over there and just try as you might. It all looks the same. Most of it is in languages that you don't know how to read. And after a certain point, the half-orc man comes back over, and let's see if I can actually get a consistent accent going here. He says,
Well, I'll tell you what. You give me some sort of an inkling as to what it is you're looking for, and I might be able to help you.
Specifically, something to do with the separation of a soul from a body.
Ah, so you're looking for a bit more of the old, a bit more philosophical, a bit more experimental.
Yes, exactly.
I might have something for you.
and he just like kind of walks around and thumbs. You notice like he has like battle scarred hands, which is odd for a person running a bookshop. And like he's got burns all over him. He's got a pipe dangling out of his mouth, and like some of the tobacco is falling out as he does it. And he reaches, he reaches the bottom. He reaches the bottom, and he yanks one out. And let's see how this works. Natural 20. Okay, yeah, he yanks it out, and whoop, it like makes the most satisfying like slinky noise as that happens.
This might be what you're looking for.
All right, grab the book. Pages.
Something like this is gonna.
Okay.
It's gonna cost you a bit. You got 15 gold on you?
Start rummaging through my bag of holding.
Okay.
15 gold, eh? Why didn't you give me a peek of it first?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, God damn it. I rolled a 20 and a 1.
Oh no, Eric!
Oh my God.
God, dude.
I'm not on top of my game today.
So
Yes,
he
in chat.
he starts to lower the book towards you, and then it's like it washes over him. Like,
I don't know if I trust you yet.
All right, fine. Just hand him the 15 gold.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Right. Hopefully
Hey.
never again.
You'll be back. They always come back.
Stick the book in my bag and then get
Okay.
the F out of there.
The title of your book is you dust it off, and it's like the well, are you wanting to like spend any amount of time looking at the book? Do you want to know what the title is, or do you just want to save all this for later?
I probably glanced at it when I grabbed it from him, so you can tell me the title of it, but I'm not going to look inside of it or anything.
So you have to like scrape the dust off in order to see it, but like in faint ink, it's very scrappily bound. But it's called Necromancy for Foolish Mortals.
No.
Basically, necromancy for dummies.
Okay, cool. All right, stick it in my bag, and then I head out of there. What was Q doing that whole time?
Yeah, what was Q doing the whole time?
Trying to decide if what he smelled was edible. He ultimately decided not.
Okay. All right, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm taking Augustus to Barnes and Noble.
I was probably tagging along to Barnes & Noble.
I
Can
guess
we call it something? We'll see when we get there.
Scrolls
It's
and
bar and then noble like a king, not noble like a
Like nobles.
Keys Prize. Yeah, Barn and Nobles.
Barn, yeah. Barn.
Barn and Noble.
Barnen, B-A-R-N-E-N.
Barnin.
No.
Barnin, no.
Barnen, no, N-O. Bulls, B-U-L-L-S.
They have a problem with that. You know?
Everything's delicate inside of it.
Yeah. No bulls in this china shop.
Barnin.
You know, I had a name for this, but what the hell?
We can name it whatever.
No. I like Barn and Nobles.
I mean, like I'm more of a Scrolls a Million kind of guy, but
Scrolls.
Scrolls a Million is good.
Oh, dude, that's better. That's
Wow,
yeah.
that's perfect.
Scrolls a Million it is. So yeah, you guys go to Scrolls a Million.
Yes.
They have the best coffee.
they have such good coffee.
They proudly brew it there. Okay. Is there anything in particular you guys are looking for there, or are you just wanting a chill day?
I'm like up in the front. Snacks are
You're in the front where the what?
all the knickknacks and like the stuff that like costs
Okay.
5 times more expensive.
Yeah. You see a 10-piece puzzle set, a set of nesting dolls.
She's looking at the Precious Moments figurines.
Yeah, there's some porcelain babies, and
Are there any decks of cards?
make an investigation check.
For dice.
Oh my gosh, this is where you get the dice.
Investigation?
Bro.
13.
13. Yeah, you find a deck of cards. You're not exactly sure what game it's for. You don't know if it's like standard. You're not super familiar with it, but it is by definition a deck of cards, and it comes with instructions.
How much is it?
You have to ask someone. Let's see. Oh, hi. How can I help you?
How much are these cards and what are they for?
Oh, you've never played Core before.
No.
Okay, well, it's called Core, and spelled K-O-O-R, and it is 3 silver.
Is it difficult?
I've been playing since I was a kid,
Right. I'm just not very good at games. Do you have like
and Ori just figured out where the name came from.
an easier version?
Well, no, I was thinking as a kid, like you wouldn't play the advanced core, you'd play like Coors Light or something.
Into a Coors Light, yeah.
We've got a Coors Junior, yeah.
All right. I was just curious.
Some people call it Coors Light, yes. Are you interested in this, or what?
Oh, it's. I go back to brother.
Yeah, I want this, but also my friend is looking for books. And,
what kind of books?
Yeah.
I wheel around on a dime again. Well, two main things I think are sticking out for me that I've been really. I have this dusty old spell book of mine, and it's done me well over the years, you know, leather bound, all that goodness. But it's just so old. And I was wondering if there was any like, do you have any like blank spell books, like an empty pre-bound nice one that I could have? Maybe.
Oh yes, but of course we do.
Prouder of. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. You want how nice are we talking here?
Well, I mean, what do you have? I guess I'm not looking to go crazy.
Well, we can have one that's bound with leather, and of course it's got it is very nice paper because it is for transcribing spells. Of course, we got something that's bound in nice cured leather, and that's going to be it's going to be about 75 gold pieces. Or you could have something that's just a basic binding that's going to be about 50 gold.
Try to decide how
Get the cards.
terrible his spell book is looking, and if 50 gold is worth it. Well, let's let the dice. Decide.
Oh, did I mention that if you spend at least 50 gold, you get a coupon for a cookie in the cafe?
I turned to Cass. I will take the simple bound one. I think the nice, simple binding one. The 50 gold.
Oh, but of course, fantastic.
That could
And,
be only like
She- she was
one silver.
No, it is not one silver. She directs you over there to it. It's about it's the one that she said was about 50 gold pieces.
No, I said the cookie
The
is
cookie.
probably one silver.
Oh. So yeah, she gets you this bound book, and it's not leather, but it's like leatherish, like faux leather material, and it's nice and shiny. It's not dusty. It's a far cry from what you've had.
Oh, thank goodness. And then I was also curious, do you have anything on evocation?
Evocation, okay.
Just as like a
Evocation,
general. I've always studied abjuration, and I'm just like trying to branch out a little bit. I think I don't know, maybe kick the tires, dust off some old bones.
Okay, most interesting. Well, for evocation spells, you're going to want to go over there. It's between self-help and sexual wellness.
That makes sense, actually.
Because this is like, oh, of course.
Yeah,
Why didn't I think to look there?
as someone familiar with magic, those two things have a pretty big Venn diagram, and then it's
Oh my god.
It's just right there in the middle. So that is where you're going to go to look for that. If I can help you with anything else, please let me know.
Can I buy these?
And again, here is your receipt. There is a survey on the back. If you take it, I actually have a chance to win 75 gold myself. So I would appreciate that very much. Management has been really.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Can I buy these cards and a bookmark?
Oh, but of course. That'll be about 7 silver.
Cool. We give some. Wait. Is this card game one of those things where, like, whenever you have these cards, to play with somebody else, they need their own set of cards, or like?
Oh god, we had Gwent to the game.
Fantasy MCG.
CG.
No, we do have some cards, sort of that nature. But this is kind of this is a group game. This you just need one deck in order to play it.
Okay. Do you have any other games?
We've got some Dragon Chess. We've got some Fantasy Monopoly. We've got I Apologize. We've got we've got
Fantasy fiefdom is what it's called.
I apologize. It's called Fantasy Monopoly because it's just like real Monopoly, but in this realm, that is a fantasy. So.
right.
The business. What's this?
Owning an individual home.
And if you're interested in the more expensive games that require everyone to have a deck, then we could always do that as well.
What is that?
It's very complicated and a bit expensive, but I'm not quite sure how the rules or anything. I've never played it myself. My dad used to love it, but I can point you in the direction if you'd like to see. You have to have a base, like a starter kit, from what I understand. It's a sort of a trading card game. You can kind of go up. It's like a pet battle game.
Attempt me with this. Fucking, I guess this is coin purse is loosened upon entering this building.
How much is that?
I'm gonna need more bourbon if you guys are gonna make me keep thinking on my toes like this.
How much is that one?
for a starter pack of 11, and again, it's randomized, so you don't really know what's going to be inside, but it's going to be about 2 gold.
I'm so into this idea.
I want you to know that, like,
I don't
you're
even like Magic.
playing
the
to a group
Gathering.
with
I love this idea.
Goon involved. If you bring fantasy Pokemon in, that's all we'll do.
I
Yeah.
know.
What's it called?
Oh, what is it called? It's called eel.
Tweet at the show with your best pun. And we'll come
Eel?
up with it next
Eel
time.
is called eel.
Eel.
Yeah,
go
they're
like
all
knapsack
they're all
creatures.
eels. But some of them, they all start out as eels, but then they evolve into different things. They're a bit
Oh.
elusive at times.
Oh. Okay, I'll take.
Guys, I have to create a whole ass game.
You do. You did this.
Oh,
I'll take. Hang on. I'll take
25.
I'll take 28 golds worth.
Oh, that's a lot. That'll be 14 decks.
Yeah.
All right.
You can do an unboxing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go, baby.
So
What have
now-
I done?
A freaking secret rare.
The shiny.
and it comes with instructions, right?
It comes with brief instructions, but it's sort of yes, it comes with instructions.
Oh,
Okay.
Tess is gonna be like.
I'm so angry at you guys.
On Scribe.
You did this, by the way. You could.
I did do this, but like I don't know. It's a yes and avalanche.
I also definitely want the. How much is the dragon chest set?
The dragon chess set is going to be about 5 gold. It's a very nice. It's made of marble.
That's cheap.
Dyed-
for a
dyed
dragon
marble
chest
for-
set.
Well, it's marble plated.
Oh, it's not full. Okay, it's like okay.
Sounds more difficult than
Then I'll
making it out of straight up.
I'll take the cards, the other cards, the dragon chest set,
And the
And-
other cards.
and the other. Yeah, and then also a
33.
couple bookmarks with with cute animals on them.
Zach, you're a retail worker. I feel
All right, so you've actually you are now a Scrolls a Million premium member, as a matter of fact, for such a fantastic purchase. For such a generous purchase, you are now a premium member of Scrolls and Noble, and you actually get this at the rate of 28 gold total.
Ooh, that's okay.
She's
Okay.
gonna get newsletters via Owl everything.
Okay,
I'm like, oh shit.
I say thank you,
Can you get the owl to your friend Q?
and I walk outside and go to the closest shop that has magical items.
Okay. Before we do that, we're going to take ever so brief of a break. We're going to call it like 3 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to continue exploring. Oh, God, what have I done? Exploring Waterdeep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
They can't hear us.
I'm excited too, but they can't hear us anymore.
I'm
Okay.
turning us down. They can hear us.
Oh, good.
Would you like a list of what I was looking for and if I found it
At the bookstore?
at the bookstore?
Oh yeah.
At the bookstore. We will get to you in just a moment, Jindy. So let's see. Hrothmar, Augustus was looking for books in the evocation section.
Yeah, like introductory evocation, basically.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Ba-da-bum, investigation. I gotta pull up D&D Beyond because I was looking at Skype. Okay. Investigation. I got +2 to that. That's a 16, so 18.
18. Okay.
I knew it would be between, what was it?
Sexual wellness and self-help.
And self-help, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you find a book called Evocation Nation, and it is a beginner's guide to the lost art of evocation. And there's a tag on the back that says 3 gold pieces.
What's the author look like?
If you open,
Is it like a pompous, or is it like? Yeah, I open the back of it, and I'm looking for.
there's a wizard. There's a wizard who look. What does this wizard look like? He looks like Guy Fieri, and he's like he's throwing devil horns, right? He looks like Guy Fieri. He's got like frosted tips and like a pointed beard, and he's like this on the in his author's photo. His name is hold on. Do we?
You can take it. You can take all the time. You can literally get to this in the future if it's worth it. Because
it'll be worth it. Give me some time to think about the name of the author. Okay, yeah.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go purchase this book 100%.
Okay, it's gonna be 3 gold pieces. So take that from your inventory as well as the 50 for the bound spellbook.
Okay.
And then, yes, you and I will talk about some of the specifics about what you have just bought later, off stream. All right, Jindy, you had a list of things you were looking for, yes?
Yeah, well, I'm assuming I'm still in that same area.
Are you in Scrolls a Million, or are you looking for a general shop of other stuff?
Oh no, I'm still in the same store.
Okay.
So I'm assuming I probably got to like the calendar section. Is there like a sweet calendar with like boat like ship drawings?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Calendar.
Right next to the Harry Potter calendar.
There is not only it's like, man, it's the most intricate drawings of ships and like schematics of ships. Yeah, it is. It's hot.
Okay, so I put that in my basket.
You do. You all have wooden baskets that you're just walking around the store in.
And then I want to like go to like the journal / like spell book area, and I want to look for like, are there any that have like a funny pirate saying or anything on it? Like positive words of encouragement.
Pirate encouragement.
Pirate encouragement.
You may God Almighty, make an investigation check.
Hold on, let me copy this. It was 19 on the die. I don't know if investigation.
Okay. 22. Okay. God. So it's like all of the pirate themes, and like there's a big draw for pirate stuff here in this coastal town. Passing through the self-help section, you see 101 Habits of Highly Effective Pirates.
Nice.
When you get to the journal areas, you see like a tasteful journal, but it's like it looks like it's styled aesthetically, so that way it looks like it's kind of maybe been submerged at some point. Like it looks like something you would get off a pirate ship, and it just on the front it says pillage, plunder, rifle, loot, yo ho.
Rifle.
Also love. No, that's actually better. Pillage, plunder, love. It's like Eat, Pray, Love.
No, okay. Perfect. And then obviously I'd be grabbing like a writing utensil.
Yeah, you can find a quill and a vial ink.
You know what? Merch idea. Pillage,
I don't know if we can
plunder,
use that.
love. Why not?
We can
Pillage,
totally
plunder.
do
We
that.
could probably do that.
Totally
Yeah.
make
Pillage,
that a
plunder,
shirt.
love. Yeah.
Copyright. Mail that to yourself real quick. You're not
Since I was up near the front when Kess was checking out, would I have like overheard the conversation and the lady like taking her over to the eel game?
Make a perception check.
Cass bought enough for everybody. Everybody 2 decks, really.
Yes.
Because
Everybody
I figured that everybody could have 2 decks and pick the best cards out of the 2 to make their like master deck, you know?
Jindy, with your 22, you're actually looking. You go ahead and say. What
It was
you
a
rolled.
It was a 13 perception.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely overheard that conversation, but also as soon as they say that, you look over and you see these nice binders that have these laminate pages where you can store your decks of eel cards.
You just
Okay.
like that is such a Jen thing to throw in like binder like organization for your
I mean,
games.
is there anyone here who didn't have one of those for their Pokemon cards?
Look, it's like
Like,
what dude
Dude
has.
sure does, yeah.
These
Are those spell cards?
Oh,
Dude
yeah.
is holding up
those
that.
spell
They're
cards?
made of paper, if
Yeah,
not
they're spell
plastic.
cards.
But it's this thin paper, so you can kind of see it on the other side. But yeah, you see those as well. But yes, you overheard that conversation.
Man, I should
So-
on my spell book. Shit.
I'm grabbing, I guess I'm probably along the same lines in my mindset. Like I'm grabbing 6 sets, 1 for each of us, and 6 binders. Like anything, like any other like frizzly frazzly, like anything in that area. I'm like, this is gonna be the next hot game. We are gonna be in it.
Okay. You see you see that as you see the deck. So you're buying 1 deck for everyone as well as a laminate book.
We must
you
have bought
also
them out of stock, guys. Like
there is no more. You also look, and there is the fantasy equivalent of a Funko Pop of Alabaster Eel, who is sort of the flagship
He's the hermit.
eel character. Yeah. There is basically a Funko Pop of him that you see, and this is the character that's on the front of all of these decks of cards.
Oh yeah, one of those goes in my basket.
There's only one, and
Yeah,
it's 40
it's-
gold.
It's mine.
Okay. Okay.
And then I think at this point, like my basket's probably overflowing. So
yeah, you're gonna have to make a
Forget
strength check soon.
forget
Is
about
that
the
a
rest of the
condition?
campaign. We're gonna become professional eel players and travel Faerun.
Is that
I'm
a
sorry.
perfect Alabaster Eel?
Win the maiden's hand.
so I like go up to the like lady and I'm like so excited. I'm like, this would be so great. And like I'm probably like talking over myself and I put my calendar with the ship drawings, the journal that's Pillage, Plunder, Love with the writing pen, 6 eel games, 6 binders, and Alabaster Ale Pop.
Oh,
And I'm just hoping I have enough money. Like I haven't done the math.
my boss is going to be so happy with me. Okay, you are now a member of the Scrolls a Million Premium Club. This is going to be with your discount. This is going to be 78 gold.
Scrolls a Million. What was that club I just got to be a part of?
The Scrolls a Million Premium Club, of course. Any Scrolls a
Green.
Million franchise on Faerun, you are actually able to get a 10% discount there.
Oh, that's awesome. I will give the 78 gold.
I was not planning on this. Okay.
The best
Percent.
things are when you don't plan for things. Yeah. Best things happen.
Thank you so much. Do I get like a free bookmark with like my purchase or something?
You actually get a 10% discount on a cookie in the cafe.
Oh, wonderful. I'll take that and go stand in line at the cafe.
They're called Bronco Bops. Locke messaged me.
No, that's what
you-
Eric said. Eric.
Oh,
named
that's
them.
what Eric said. Okay, I didn't hear that. Okay, so yeah, they're Bronco Bops. It's a Bronco Bop of Alabaster Eel that you have on the front.
Those are expensive. Those go for a lot.
Bronco. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it was the only one, and it was basically it was a chaser, so that's why it was so expensive.
Oh my gosh.
It was an Eocon exclusive.
I'll get like my cookie and like a drink to go, and then I'll kind of see whatever. Like I'll try to meet up with everybody.
Okay, that's going to be an additional 7 silver. and then you look over, and the rest of the group, Dorf. If you have been looking, have you been looking for everyone else to join up with at this point?
Yeah, I would have been headed back.
And I will talk to Steve off stream and see if Pierce was going to look for anything to buy. So you guys have a table to yourselves, and it's just there's a mountain of merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed, like, in my head, Pierce was like the dad at the mall who sits in front of the fountain and just sits there on the bench.
He's reading a magazine about World War II. Yeah.
I just assume like that's
reading
what,
Guns and Ammo.
Whenever I'm
it's written by him that.
Oh my gosh.
On the cover.
Oh my gosh.
right.
If that's what he's doing, I would have like gone outside and like tried to make awkward like small talk about the weather here.
Yeah, it's good. It's good weather.
Magic shops? Do you like, or shops that have magical items? Like, do you? I'm going to one over there. If you want to come with me, if not, that's cool. You just seem.
I'll
busy.
tag along.
Okay.
I don't do much magic myself, but I'll handle it. It's interesting. I'll go. It's fine. It's better than sitting here bored.
Okay.
And he rolls the revolver in his gun like a plinko, and he just puts it in the holster. And like as he does that, Bones, my God, as he does that, no one notices.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Bones is chill now.
Hey.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go to whatever shop has like magical items.
Q would like to tag along as an awkward tiny third wheel, like a small tricycle wheel.
Okay. Q, you're able to like, it's late morning now, but there's still some shadows. You're able to like duck into the shadows are thinner, so you're like having to hug up against the wall and like shimmy along in order to stay out of the sunlight.
I'm just complaining to Kess that it wasn't that shady. It was just really creepy and cobwebby and looked like a lot of criminals were there, but the shady part was not.
Well, cute. Sometimes people call areas like that shady.
That's down.
It's another word for it.
There are other words?
There are other words for all kinds of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys walk through, after a couple of minutes, you see what appears to be a magic shop. You see some like components and things inside. Kess, is anyone else going? Or are the rest of you just hanging out in Scrolls a Million?
I'm probably sitting at the dad table now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reading over my new book that I just got. I think I'm good on magic items.
I'm also gonna just pull up the spot at the table, and I'm reading over a book, but it's not the one that I bought.
Okay. All right. Okay. So as the three of you who are going to the magic shop, you eventually see a storefront. Again, there's no sign out front, but you see what appear to be components, like material components and things inside. If you would like to go inside.
I also want to say that I put Pickett on the table, and then there's a little there's like a plate with a turkey leg that I got for him, and he is munching down on that thing.
Oh, he's going to town. Take off 3 silver for that turkey leg.
God, turkey leg sounds delicious right now.
God, it does, doesn't it? Holy shit.
So, magic shop.
What's
Or
it called,
shop
Zach?
Shop of magical.
It's called Soph's. SOF. SOF, as in the name of the person who runs it. That's sort of written on the window. I know I said there was no sign, but this is written on the window.
Nice.
Okay. Well, let's
All right,
go in.
you go inside, and let's see who is standing there. When I saw, you see a tiefling standing there.
Are they attractive?
Hold on, let me see.
I love tieflings, okay?
They're about average.
Average for a tiefling is like a 20. Just
A
saying.
20 out of 10. Okay.
Dork.
So yeah, he's standing there. He's in his like early 40s. He's got some salt and pepper going on. Nice curvature on the horns. I don't know. And
Oh, a nice curvature.
yeah. And he says, "Oh, hello, welcome to Soft's. My name is Soft Taco, named for Soft Taco.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome. How may I be of assistance today?"
What do you have that's cool and fun and unique and
Well, for starters, I have a magic
Interesting.
shop.
well, yeah.
Can you give me I have a great many things that I personally find very interesting, but what do you find interesting, I suppose, would be the question I would need to ask you.
Oh. Any I don't know, just Q, what would be interesting?
Like a big fish.
No. Well,
Okay.
And Soph points over to the wall, and there's actually a fish mounted on the wall. And when you say that, the fish points and turns at you. "Give me back the fillet of fish!" and falls back against the wall.
oh, we lost Goon. Oh, we lost him. How much for that?
I'm quite proud of it. It'll be about 100 gold.
Not bad.
That actually used to be a fish. It's not powered by anything. It's actually enchanted. It's a live fish. It's quite living in hell. But I did teach it to sing, and it does sing lovely. It's actually one fish harmonizing all those parts.
Oh man.
That's actually quite terrifying. I prefer if you don't talk to me back.
No, Q, it's cool. It's not terrifying. It's magic.
Well, you know what they
it's
say,
cool.
one man's nightmare.
Yeah. No. Who says that? That's weird. It's only the first half of a sentence.
I do for one say that, but whatever.
Do you have any bags? I just like smile, like
What kind of bags are you talking about?
magical bags.
Magical bags that would you say like hold more than it seems like it would?
Bags
They might
of
be
the
bigger on
holding
inside.
variety,
Is it
yes.
Bags of the holding variety. Yeah, we've got a few of those. And he pulls out a couple.
She needs a place to store her ale cards.
I bought a ton of this trading card game, and
I have actually never seen one of these bags used for that particular purpose. But that is a card game that is sweeping the continent. It's sweeping the realm. Actually,
man, I saw these babies and I had to have them instantly. So
all right. So this is our run-of-the-mill bag of holding. It's going to be about 2,500 gold pieces.
Womp womp.
You're acting a bit surprised. That's a very average. We have the best prices in town, I can assure you.
yeah, I don't.
Have you ever owned a bag of holding before? What?
Well, yeah, but I didn't have to buy it myself.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Wait,
yes,
what do you mean
20
you understand? I am capable of taking care of myself.
Oh, miss, I did not say that you weren't. I did not say that you weren't capable, but
Let's look at Pierce. I feel like there's a lot of tension in this room.
but yes, 2,500 gold.
And that's the regular one. Do you have a smaller one?
I have one more that's a bit smaller. It's not much of a difference in price. And he plops another one on the counter that's a little bit smaller. A regular bag of holding is pretty dense. It's about 15 pounds. But this one, it's sort of like a miniature. It weighs about 8 pounds, it looks like. This one here is going to be about 1,600 gold.
Okay. Well... what about IOUs?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, it's not good. Persuasion? It's a 9.
Miss, I apologize. That's not really how. Maybe in the old days, people trusted commoners with IOUs, but
No, I get it.
I sincerely apologize. Is there anything else I can? We have plenty of other bags, just not of the magical variety. We've got plenty of bags that hold quite a bit, actually.
Do you have anything for hunting, fishing, surviving?
As you say fishing, the fish on the wall flops forward and goes, and then goes back.
You just jump to the other side of the room.
Okay, I am like, we will be taking that thing though, definitely.
All right.
You have
Well,
to
that's
have it,
100
right?
gold.
Have like permanent
Did I say 100
house.
gold for that, or 75? I
You
said 75 gold for that.
No, you said 100. You said
100.
100.
Okay.
75. Right.
Because it was more expensive than the Night Spell book. That's how it
Right.
Is there anything else just like fun in here, like that catches Kess's eye? Just like fun things.
Q, make a perception check. Cass, also make a perception check.
Wolf Q, come on.
Ooh.
That's a big old fat 6.
Oh my god, it's a 21.
Giant 6. Just the best 6 you've ever seen.
Okay, calm down, Mr. President. You get distracted. You get distracted by. I'm sorry, I took it there. You think to yourself while you're looking around, I would love to play with my paddle ball right now.
Forgot about the paddle ball. Q takes out a paddle ball.
And let's see, Kess, what did you roll?
21.
A 21. Okay. There's of course the fish. You also see a bottle. You see a bottle sitting on a shelf, and it appears empty. There's sort of frosted glass, but like as you tilt your head, a ship and a bottle becomes clear inside it.
What's this? What does this do?
Oh, this is actually sort of a seafaring item, and this guy's accent keeps fucking changing. I'm sorry. This actually it has a bit of a brother, and it allows anyone on sea to communicate with anyone on land as long as they have the other component of it. You speak into the bottle, and the person with the other it's sort of a two-way communication sort of.
Who has the other?
Wait here.
Whoever you want.
Wait here.
Oh.
Everybody,
This
wait
is
here.
my store. I'm not going to go anywhere.
Well, Q and Pierce, don't move.
Q
Wasn't gonna.
I run outside and I go find Jindy.
Okay.
And I'm guessing I just walk upon her eating her cookie.
I am this.
Munch.
Jindy, there's
Yeah.
a cool thing. There's a cool oceany ship thing. Well, we're buying a
like-
fish that sings that hangs on the wall. We don't have walls to hang it on, but we want it. But you know, there's a cool ship thing. Come on.
I like grab her like wrist. I'm like, did you say ship? And I like take a bite, take a swig of my tea, put it down, and I'm like, hey, I'm gone with her.
Okay. All right. You guys, yeah, you
While they're
guys.
gone,
Okay, go ahead.
can I be like, sir, I will give you 20 gold if you hide the fish and say someone bought it.
I mean, they're going to give me 75 gold. Why would I take 20?
No, it's 100.
They were
was
going to give me
100.
20. They were going to give me 20. They were going to give me 100 gold. Why would I take 20 from you? Why would I do that?
Flash a winning smile.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. No, straight. Just straight roll. Straight. Yeah.
22.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
This is charismatic.
Yeah, that's 20 gold now and maybe 100 gold later.
Okay. So he looks at you. Make it 30.
Deal.
All right. And he goes and he takes the fish and sort of walks behind a curtain and then hides it. And as he goes back there and he places it, you hear him place it on a shelf, and it goes, "Woo," as if it's sad.
Oh, that's so sad.
What else you got? I got money.
No.
Is that Q asking what else he has?
Yeah, what else you got?
What? I don't know. Look around. What do you want?
I did look around. It looks everything's really tall. You have your shelves too big. Yeah, what do you want from me?
We have ladders. Okay. There's you've seen the singing fish. You've seen the ship in a bottle that allows you to talk to other people.
Maybe non-nautical themed. Items.
Non-nautical themed items.
Hunting or shooting or fishing or. Well, okay, but not fishing though, because you ruined that one for me. Killing, eating.
Well, we've got this, and he takes out a camouflage hat that says FBI Federal Booty Investigator. This is the closest we've got to what you're asking for.
I'll take it.
That'll be 3 silver.
Perfect. And with the art.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Oh no! Yeah, he puts it. So he's got 2 horns on his mother's skull, and he has a ring that shows that he's the king on one, and so he hangs the hat on the other horn. So
and it
there's
just kind of
the
dangles there like a rat.
FBI Federal Booty Investigator. But it's still nautical themed.
But there is like instead of just booty, there is like a picture of a treasure chest. It's still nautical themed, like it's booty as in booty.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, "This is the best we've got." So yeah, that was gonna cost you 3 silver. So
Jindy, are Jindy and I back yet?
yes, you are. You are back.
Okay.
As you walk back
noted-
in, make a perception check.
Oh no.
It's going to be like a DC
wait.
2.
Not bad. 16.
16. Okay. The fish is no longer on the wall.
Do we
look-
notice Q's new hat?
Oh yeah. You see it, and you can choose to react however you wish.
I look at Pierce and I'm like, where the hell did the fish go?
I don't fucking know.
The
You said to watch the ship. To be fair,
Look, this is not a character decision that the DM needs to make for Pierce about whether or not to lie to you guys. Like,
Q?
I like how you said that in character. We watched the ship the whole time.
I like your hat.
hold on. You guys hear "Woo!" from behind the curtain.
Give me back that fillet of fish.
I'm so angry that this is the route it's gone. And the guy throws Q his 30 gold and goes back and gets the fish.
Nicer than I would have been.
So there's a ship something in here, I was told.
It's over there. and
Oh
I'm pointing
yes,
at it.
it's the bottle of nautical far speech, and you can basically, if someone is on the high sea and another person is, you have to be on the high sea for it to work. But
Okay.
Not the Kool-Aid or
if someone, oh my god, if someone is on the high sea and another person is on land, you can actually speak into it and communicate to one another.
And so does it take 2 of these?
Yes, it comes in a set. But
Oh,
for
it comes
security-
in a
Yeah, for
set.
security purposes, I've only put one on the shelf. You understand?
I understand now. So how much would this go for?
100 gold, I've been told, is what I said at first.
No, you didn't tell us the price
That was
of
for the
that.
fish.
The fish
Oh,
was
that was for the
100
fish.
gold. The
Okay.
fish was 100 gold, and you did not give us a price for this thing.
Okay, this is also 100 gold.
Would you take 75?
Make a persuasion check.
75, and I buy the fish, though.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
19 persuasion.
19 persuasion. Sure. We'll call it 100 gold total, or 150 gold total actually for the ship in the bottle and that was a high roll. For the ship in the bottle and for the fillet of fish.
We got an extra 25 gold off. Oh.
And then I just like wink at her.
He just blinked.
Blink.
Yeah, that's an even better deal than we asked for.
We'll take them, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'll give
chip in 75. And,
Yep, I'll tip in the other.
Yep.
All right, and you guys now have an item that I have to homebrew and have not homebrewed yet. So, bottles of nautical far speech, and you have just a fucking fish that sings.
I'm holding the fish that sings, and I'm just like carrying it out the store.
does it at least seem
As
like
you're walking, the way you're holding it, as you're walking, it goes and it like slaps you in the chin.
Okay.
Bends forward.
Here, and I hand it to Pierce.
What the hell?
Just carry it. Just carry it. Just carry it.
Oh god, I hate it.
Two bottles of nautical. Yes?
you the pirate, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want me to inspect your booty?
The guest just reaches over, puts a hand on Q.
The sky. Hold on, everybody, shut the hell up. The sky opens up. A hand reaches down, grabs Q, crushes him, and draws him up into the clouds. That close. Q is no longer a part of this camp. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that's one way to get rid of a character.
I'll just give a look like, really? Just
Because pirates. Look at that.
and then just gonna keep walking.
I just look at you. I'm like, I think you made things a little awkward.
Well, I mean, if I'll go back, we could run a shrimp boat, and I'll get a license to krill.
Are you just making puns now about boats and pirates?
Have you met me?
That's just goon.
I know. Goon's full of
Every
puns.
time I have spent hundreds of hours playing D&D with Goon, and there has not been one of those hours that have passed without a pun. Never once.
I'm just gonna point out that Mike said now he wants to be on the water.
He loves it now.
He got used to it.
Okay, so what are all of you doing? Are you finished here?
Yeah, is anything else catching my eye or nah?
No, not with the roll you had earlier.
I would pretty know about everything.
Yeah. Yeah, you would at this point.
So we want to go to the Broken Sea Leg pub. Yeah,
Pub.
pub. Anybody hungry?
Did you say pug?
No. Pug. Wait.
Nope. Try again. Take 2.
Someone went to the pug early.
I know. She's already been to the party.
Oh god.
Woo!
Lord have mercy.
Pub.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
So you
Let's
guys
go.
go to the pub?
Yes.
Kess, make a survival check, please. I imagine
this
you're
a-
leading, correct?
Do I
Is
know
this
where?
a pub and inn?
Do I get advantage because I've already been here before?
Yes.
Survival?
Mm-hmm.
18.
18. Okay. Easily enough, you find your way. It takes about 45 minutes of walking. You find your way. It's a little bit further inland. You guys have been very near the coast, but it's still a little bit further inland. As you are walking, can I get all of you to make perception checks, please?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, natural 20.
Okay.
Fartane.
Okay.
27.
Okay.
4. I'm just in the book.
Okay. You are reading and walking. You run into a pole. You run into a lamppost.
Aw.
With my
Augustus
plus,
would
it's a
apologize to
27.
So 2 27s. Dwarf, what did you have?
I had a 10.
A 10? Okay. Kess and Jindy, you both notice. God, those were high rolls. You both notice a woman frantically walking around as she's like keeping pace with you. It's a human woman. And you see her go into a pub. She's holding a stack of papers. You see her go into a pub, and then you see like moments later, you see a balding man like shove her out, and you see like her sort of fall into the street. And he says, "I told you not to hang any of that up here. Be gone with you."
Can
And
I
she
catch
just-
her before she hits the ground?
Make a dexterity check.
Romantically?
Maybe. Oh. Dex?
Did you say romantically?
Mm-hmm.
Just
14.
like
14. Okay. Yeah, you're able to like support her back before she goes tumbling back into the street, and you grab her. Some of her papers still fall, but the man who had just thrown her out by this point has just turned around and gone back in, and her eyes are tear streaked and bloodshot. She is. When you catch her, you make a perception check.
13.
When you catch her, her ribs almost stab you. She is so skinny and so frail. And her eyes are tear streaked, and like her lip is quivering. She looks like she smells pretty putrid, and she looks like she hasn't changed clothes in about a week. Like, thank you. And she sort of like scrambles to pick up her things.
Good
You said-
berry.
I'll start helping her pick up those papers.
Okay.
I cast.
Jen,
look at a random stranger and say good berry.
I didn't
Good
say
berry.
it. I just cast good berry, and I hand her a berry.
she looks, and she snatches it out of your hand and munches it, and she just like immediately, you can see her almost light up a little bit. Oh, thank you, thank you very much. I've not eaten in not eaten in 3 days actually. Thank you. And she looks to you, Jindy, and you're helping her pick these up. Jindy, make an intelligence check.
I like motion for the
6.
rest of the group to like
6.
come over.
Yeah.
You notice that there is a kid on the. Kess, you go ahead and make an intelligence check too, because you were helping her. You would have seen this too. You see that there's a child.
Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
13.
13. Okay, that's just high enough. Kess, you notice that there is a child on this. It's like a crude pencil sketch, but it still looks oddly familiar. It is a child
Don't you
that
dare.
you
I
have
swear.
seen.
I swear.
It's a child you've seen in the past week.
We've been on the boat for a week.
Nice ghost.
Oh, I see what's going on here. But Augustus doesn't because he has a perception of 3.
All right. I best be off. Thank you.
Can I have
thank you
one
all.
of these papers?
Yes, please do. It's my son. His name is Tiberius. If you see him, please help me find him. I come all the way from New Hexton. I do not know how. I don't know why. I've looked everywhere between here and there, but I do not know where else to look.
Where was the last time that you saw him?
About 3 weeks ago.
And he was at your home last time you
Asleep
saw
in
him?
bed.
Is there anybody else missing?
There are a few people missing in New Hexton. Yeah, people are going about like nothing's fucking happening, but
Is there
Anyway,
anybody
I'm sorry.
that would have wanted to take him from you?
Look at me. Do I look like I've ever been able to, take money from anyone or do anything that would? I've no enemies that I know of. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. I must be off. Thank you so much for your help. Please, if you see him, just tell him I'm looking for him. Ask him to come home.
What is
He's
Absolutely.
he's a good boy.
Let me see.
And I'll hand Q the paper.
All right.
Yeah, I hand mine to the rest of the group.
I mean, Q, no question. You recognize him. This is Nice Ghost.
Hey, that's nice, ghost.
Hold on.
No!
She didn't hear.
Okay.
Oh shit!
You see her like stop, and she looks around and she just keeps going. But she just starts like frantically handing these out to people on the street.
That's Pierce. I imagine Pierce like shushes, like just grabs Q's mouth.
But hey, that's Nice. Go.
Yeah, he just like chomps it like.
Yeah, chomp.
You do have a bit of a snout, so it's
Yep.
Okay.
Muzzle.
all right.
Muzzles.
What are we doing, guys?
We need to
That's
go.
the right word.
We need to go talk about this. Somewhere not here. Shh, Q. Shh. Shh. We'll get you some fish if you.
Does the pub have an inn that we can rent a room?
The sea leg, the broken sea leg has it's a pub and an inn.
And Kess, point of order. You would know that there are nicer places to stay. There are. You would know quite a bit more. Go ahead and make an intelligence check with advantage.
We could go there, or we could go 16 with advantage.
Okay. You would know there is a nicer bar and hotel called the Vivian. You know that's a little bit more swanky. You could go there. You know that there is a bathhouse that you could go and sort of freshen up. And you know that there is a blacksmith.
Interesting choice.
One of these things is not like the other.
I'm just saying, these are the things that
It's an Airbnb.
No. These are not.
These are things that I know of.
Blacksmith is. These things are separate. These things are not. It's not like there's a hotel with a blacksmith inside it. Like,
Right. It was just funny the way you said it. So we could go to the inn the sea leg. We could go to the
Okay, sea
Vivian.
leg.
it's a swankier place. It's gonna be more expensive. And then we could honestly probably go to the bathhouse because we probably should take baths, guys. Like,
Is the last time you all showered? Was that when I did the rain on everybody? The communal shower?
None of you have showered since then. No.
I mean, I
And
can
you
kind
hadn't
of.
showered for about 2 weeks before that. Even then, you didn't have soap.
Q probably hadn't showered 9 years before.
I can kind of like keep myself like clean, basically, but it's still.
She turns into a cat and licks herself.
I swear to God, I was about to make that joke.
Oh my gosh.
Great minds, Rothmar. All right.
I have. Maybe
But
we go to
Pierce-
the bathhouse.
Pierce is kind of getting a little stanky.
Yeah.
I think he smells great.
Thanks. Thanks, little kid.
Yeah, Q.
Bathhouse?
Bathhouse
Y'all
and
going to
then
the bathhouse?
Yeah.
Sure.
Whatever.
Okay.
Can we take? No, never mind.
I mean,
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's kind of like a altogether thing.
All together thing. What are you talking about?
Aren't most bathhouses like you get like a big room?
Cass, you would know that it's much more expensive, but there are private there are private baths in this bathhouse, but there is one communal bath.
Okay.
That's much more affordable.
I explained that on the way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can see how much the nicer one is, and if it's too steep, we'll know.
I mean, we
just
can
find a corner.
Yeah, we can just not look at each other.
Yeah, we got this singing bass. Yeah, no, that's weird.
Q like audibly like jumps every time.
Does Q hate fish now? Is Q ever going to be able to eat a fish again?
No, Q loves fish. It just
This one
usually they're a
sings.
lot quieter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's freaking him out, man.
Give it to him raw and wriggling.
Yeah.
Good lord. Okay, so you guys
Doesn't
walk through
like
the town.
water,
Cass, can I get you to make a survival check with advantage, please?
Ooh, a natural 18 and 19.
All right,
but
so, yeah.
survival, so 23.
Yeah, you're familiar. You stayed here. You spent 3 or 4 months here. You went to this bathhouse several times because you were not used to having not having running water. So you went to you were kind of a frequent there. As a matter of fact, when you walk in, the drow man who is an owner, Cass, so lovely to meet you, or so lovely to see you again. The rest of you, hello.
He's psychic.
Hello.
These are some friends that I know now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rat's House. Welcome to Rat's House, Bathhouse of Retro. Thank you very much.
I love it.
Thank you very much for joining. Who did we lose?
No one?
We lost audio for somebody. Okay.
Did we?
Goon.
It looks like Jen and Eric and Goon.
No, I'm here. We're here.
They're
I
all
think
here.
we lost.
Jen's gone. Goon's gone.
I'm here.
Jen's here with me.
Goon is gone for me.
He's here with me.
Goon's gone.
Goon's gone.
I never noticed.
Goon gone. Gone Goon.
Hey,
They're
let me
winning
text
on
him.
Goon
Hang
because
on,
I-
hang on.
I see a very confused face.
Yeah.
I never noticed that both
he
of
back?
your audio comes out of
Yeah,
one
he's back.
person in
He's
Discord.
back. Goon,
They both go through my computer.
don't think it.
That's so cool.
You just got kicked out of Discord for some reason, but don't think about the.
Mine did that earlier. If you're inactive in Discord for a certain amount of time, if you don't click anything, it'll just
Got it.
kick you.
You can turn that off. Anyway,
So anyway, welcome to Rat's House, Bathhouse of Retro. Again, I am Rat's House. What can I do for all of you today?
We remind me again. It's been a while since I've been here. I don't remember prices and stuff, but we have been adventuring and might need a scrub. So
Thus is the nature of adventuring now, isn't it?
Yes.
It'll be 2 gold per person for the communal bath, or it will be 13 gold per person for a private bath.
So is this like
I mean, audible
everybody
noise.
gets their private one, or is there like a medium area where like just us?
Unfortunately, no. It's just the communal and the private baths.
Oh, I just spent a lot of money on this that I
Of
hold
course,
up
you
my
are
fish.
you are welcome to keep your clothes on if you are not comfortable getting in the communal bath. You are welcome to.
This is Pat's shell. That's not a problem.
I'm fine with communal if everybody else is. I'll just like
No, they're making it weird. Let's
stick
go.
away. Oh,
Let's go.
Dwarf
Okay.
hands the guy the 2 gold and is like walking towards
Yeah.
where the bathtub, and he's already taken off his clothes.
Walking.
You guys look and just see a trail of Dorf's clothes just.
I look at
hedgehog right
I look
there.
at Rat and I'm like, can you wait? Do you guys clean clothes also?
We do offer laundry service. Yes, that'll be an extra 3 gold.
I slide him 3 gold and I'm well for everybody or a piece.
It'll be about for a group of your size. It'll be about 5 gold, but that includes drying, of course.
I slide him the 5 gold for that. And I'm
Thank
like,
you very much.
We just want to feel as fresh as possible on our new adventures. So
Thank you very much. As always, I appreciate your patronage.
yeah.
When I look over and see Dwarf butt, I wanna turn to Q and be like, "Is that the booty you were looking for?"
Oh my
job.
god.
Dwarf is gonna stand on like the edge of this like the communal bath, and he stands like freaking planks straight up and just falls face first into the bath.
That's
that's-
make you make a roll for that.
That'd be a disadvantage.
It would be whatever it is, I'm gonna fail it. So how do you fail that?
You can choose to automatically fail anything. So
Here's the thing. You're falling
With style.
bare ass naked, face first into water. So here's the thing. We're gonna say that you take
Best belly flop.
3 points of bludgeoning damage because you boys just smack the surface of the water.
Well, let's see. I'm already okay.
It hurts for a moment, but the it's so warm and the bubbles are so soft that you almost don't care.
And I'm just floating face first in the water for
You guys see like a little lump of his clothes on the floor start moving around, and like a hedgehog pokes his head out.
Q. It's fine. Q is also naked. Q is standing and like hesitantly watching Kess and Pierce and like kind of gauging what to do.
I'm turning
The adults in the group.
away from Pierce specifically, and I just very quickly take off everything basically besides undergarments, and then I make sure my hair is covering stuff in front of me.
Okay, I'm
And
not
then
gonna
I
make you
just,
roll for
like,
that. You do that very
I just
easily.
like slide into the water, and I like just punch down.
Slunk. Q does the exact same motion because he knows.
I'm not gonna make anybody make stealth checks. Everyone is just nude and no one has seen anything. So you guys are becoming closer in your shame,
Okay.
but no one has seen anything.
I'd like to dive in.
I put it all out there.
Okay, you guys might see Jendi.
I imagine this is you know the scene in Milan where they're all
Yeah.
just like swimming all like they're all naked and
Yeah.
Yao gets on the rock and he's just like I imagine that is Dorf.
Oh my god. All right. So yeah, y'all are all soaking. There's steam coming up. It's not been cold on the seas, but you forgot what like truly warm water, how soothing it is to your joints, to your muscles. It's just lovely for all of you.
I have fantasy dreads too, so they can get wet. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
By the way.
Okay.
Did you say fantasy dreads?
Yeah, like I have some dreads in my hair, but it's like a changeling thing, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because my
Yeah.
hair can just do whatever I want
More
it
like
to
a
do.
more like a really tight braid.
Yeah, I just like, and I just guess I pull it all up on my head. Just
Okay.
Q,
There with a giant bun.
Q, obviously, he has taken his clothes off. Skull helmet remains on. And so does the crown, and so does the federal booty inspector.
The ring, not the crown, but like the ring around.
Oh, it's a
his-
crown to him.
Okay.
I do sit my necklace on the edge of the.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So a few minutes passes.
So,
Is this like healing water? I want to ask that out loud.
some would say that that bath water is healing water. Yes,
Okay.
just makes you feel better and clean. You know.
As Jiddy and Kess are talking, like Dwarf bare ass just floats by in between them.
I'm just like,
you guys look, and as he floats by, Dwarf, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That'd be good for you guys. A nat 20 and a nat 1 again. Holy
Oh
shit.
my god, that's twice tonight.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
yeah. Wait,
So-
are you face
Dice.
up or face down?
I was face down.
Which
Okay,
one's the
so you
letter?
see your
He's
butt.
fit-
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
face down. You see his butt, but as
You
he
guys
sails
booty.
by, you hear, "Boop," and he accelerates a little bit.
Wow.
This poor guy. Okay, so I'm going to like at this point I'm probably feeling pretty bad for him just from what I've seen. Like he's just like moping and down. I don't really know what's wrong with him. So I'm gonna assume that he's probably not feeling good. So I would probably try to like heal him.
Okay. Dwarf, have you taken any damage? Just
No, I took some damage a little while ago when
Oh
I
yeah, you
freaking
did. That's right.
the water.
So I'll just do like, let's say we do like cure wounds, and so it's a touch. So like, I'll like push his like foot to kind of like push him away from us.
But at the same time, me.
Yeah, he just farted at me.
Oh my god.
So that's a D. So for 9 healing,
Okay.
just like he feels better.
So Dwarf, Dwarf, go ahead and take that.
Okay. And then you just
Alright.
hear like bubbles come up around like I had said something to you, but you couldn't hear it because my face is in the water. Just
I just
Murloc.
like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I look at Pierce and I'm like, nobody can see anything, because I'm guessing he's like sulking to himself, right?
Pierce is, yeah, he's okay, here's what Pierce is doing. He's standing in the water, or he's sitting in the water, but he has both of his guns and he's holding them up out of the water just like this. So this is how he's sitting there, just with his guns
Super
out
cool.
of, and he's like, every once in a while he'll dip his armpit, so like the suds get on an armpit and it cleans it, but he
Pierce.
does not lower his arms in the water.
Pierce, you can put your guns over.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
they'll
He
be fine.
lowers them just a little bit. Still holding the barrels up, and like down to his wrists, and then he raises up again. That's good. It feels nice.
Your arms are gonna get tired like that.
I'll be fine.
Okay, well, come join us in conversation. The steam is
I'm in
steamy
conversation.
enough where
What do you think this is?
But like you're okay, fine. Guys, what are we gonna do about Nice Ghost?
What do you mean? What are we gonna do?
I don't know if there's anything to do about Nice Ghost.
That
We
lady.
can basically just tell the lady. That's about all we can do. If
The
anything.
kid was dead, and then he's dead again.
Hold on. He was dead when we found him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Augustus,
He's
what?
like so dead now.
Q
But-
does a cannonball.
But Q, I thought you didn't. Oh, you're okay with water now? Is he drowning?
He pops up next to Cass.
Okay. Okay.
You were talking about Nice Ghost?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So this lady thinks her child is missing, but he's very, very dead. Like, dead twice dead. Like, well, no, 3 times dead. 'Cause he was
Yeah, I kind of did raise it back, and then
yeah, he's been dead a lot. We need, if we tell her kid is dead, we need to leave out the fact that he was dead 3 different times. What you think?
Kess, you would know at this point it would be very, very difficult to find this woman in Waterdeep, and in a town as large as Waterdeep.
East Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
And I just like look for the flyers.
Oh, that's true. Does the flyer have any information on it?
Yeah.
Blue Nova, just confirmation. I got your whisper. I will look at that later. Thank you.
Flyers, DM? The flyer should have had information about where to find this person.
Yes. You see that the person's name is. You see that the location is just. All it says for the location is New Hexton. And the person's name is. Give me just a moment.
Old Hexton.
Old Hexton. You see that the woman's name is Lathai. Lathai. Lathai Aringham. Aringham.
Okay, so I guess if we find this person again, we should just tell them. I just didn't know what to do in that situation.
Was there any well, maybe you probably wouldn't have your person, seeing as you don't have anything on your person, but was there any, like, do you remember anything on the poster that was like, was it just a drawing of the kid? Was there any like contact or anything?
The kid was, yeah, it was, there was a name.
Make an intelligence check to see if you remember anything else, because you did just kind of glance.
We can look at it after we get out of the bath too.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, yeah, you saw the name was Lathai Arrington. Or not Larrington, Laringham. And you saw that and there's actually a specific address in New Hexton.
Bingo.
Yeah, there was her name and then an address in New Hexton, which is where we're going anyways. So I
That's
don't know.
what the vampires were, and that's what the kid was.
Yeah, I just feel like
I wonder if it's all connected.
Maybe.
maybe
That's
Q.
a very good point, Q.
Maybe.
Okay.
So do we just keep going to New Hexton? Like, spend the night, then, like, tomorrow?
Yeah, I say we get out of here tomorrow morning as early as possible. Going over there.
Okay.
Okay. So the rest of your bath time passes pretty quietly,
on.
unless you guys have anything you'd like to discuss.
I want to talk to Q. I want to sidebar.
All right.
Q.
Watch me, watch me.
Q.
He
Wait.
does a jackknife.
What?
Jackknife.
He jumps off the side of the pool, makes a big old splash.
He's getting used to the water now. What? You're really white.
Whoa.
Here.
You can't just say that.
Well, I was even whiter before, but you didn't say anything about it then.
It's just the bright things. It distract me.
Oh, it's like a moth to a flame.
Yeah, like legitimately bright things distract me. It's
Right.
a character flaw. I don't point out your character flaw.
Right.
Good lord.
No, so Pierce. Q Pierce.
Oh,
Come here.
do you want to all 3 jump off together?
No. Well, maybe after this, but hang on.
Okay.
Okay. do you guys feel about a small little side mission tonight?
What?
I mean, I'm down. I'm only really half paying attention to what we're doing in the first place. So, like, you could have told me this was part of the main mission. If I'm honest.
Well,
I'm just
So-
here because
What?
big people
I just don't
usually
want-
means less death for me.
right. I just don't want everybody to know about this. I'm
You want to be
whispering.
quiet?
Oh gosh, I just like grab Q's like snout and just shut it.
Make a dexterity check.
Can I compete?
Oh.
Yes, actually.
What'd you get?
Oh, that's so great. 15.
18.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, Cass, you're able to shut him up before anyone notices.
PvP.
Yes. I want you to be quiet.
Oh, okay. What are we doing?
I want that bag of holding.
Oh my god.
Was that Zach? Oh my god, or was that Pierce?
Yes.
That was Zach. Yeah.
What's Pierce? What is Pierce looking like?
Pierce probably doesn't hear.
No, I called him over.
Oh,
Totally.
Pierce is like, yeah, whatever. I'll help however I can. Sounds fun. Thieving, general buffoonery. Yeah. It's my shit.
Cool. Okay.
I mean, you can count me in. I can zip, zop, dodge in there.
Yeah.
Half of that was actually Ori stuttering.
Steve-O, when you listen to this later, if you would have not chosen to do this, I'm sorry. It just seemed like what you would do. I'm sorry. Moving on.
I can teleport.
I know Augustus would be out because he has already said that he doesn't like the criminal things. But I wonder about Jindy because she's been a pirate and I don't know. Also, I don't know about Dwarf. He's really hard to read and he definitely has a hedgehog, by the way. I met it. It's really cool, except also really mean. But I think he was just hungry and mad at the same time.
He looks tired.
Also, Q, if you see a hedgehog, don't eat it. It's not a snack, okay?
Make a persuasion check.
For every hedgehog you see, I will get you a different snack.
Will you feed me the fish?
The fillet of fish?
You guys hear that from out of the pool.
Okay, we'll work something out. You're gonna owe me.
Yeah, I will totally owe you if you don't eat that hedgehog.
I meant about that and the stealing of the thing.
I can owe you with the stealing too.
Okay. I assume that you have brought me aboard because of my criminal expertise and my ability to inspect this booty.
At this point,
You are the cruise booty inspector, yes.
King.
the cruise booty inspector. Good lord. So at this point, Rotshaus steps from around the corner holding towels. He says, I apologize. It appears as if your time in the communal tub has come to an end. If you would like to extend, it will be a bit of extra gold. But anyway, here are some warm towels for your enjoyment.
Or they're like hot towels?
They are warm towels, yes. They appear to be enchanted in some way. Like you would tell, there's like they don't have a dryer or anything. These are magic towels.
Ooh, okay.
Augustus is all about these.
Does Augustus have like a towel wrapped around his head like that?
He's got one around his neck, around his head, and like one on both of his arms.
But none in the lower half of his body.
Oh my gosh.
He's just top heavy with towels.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I can respect that.
I'd like to be the last one out of the bath.
Okay.
The second I see the towels, I lose all, like, I don't care who sees me. I'm like, oh my gosh, towels. I haven't seen a towel in so long.
Okay.
Towels.
They're so soft. They're
Yeah.
the softest towels. They're towels. They're just like the towels your mom used to buy, Kess.
Okay. Got it.
Like they even have that same lavender scent.
Ooh. I just stick my whole face in one.
Q walks out, forgets to grab his clothes, dripping, soaking wet, begins to walk out the door.
Okay.
Q. Q. And I just,
I just saw a hedgehog. I thought I'd eat it.
I need you to focus.
Okay, I'm focused.
Okay, remember no eating hedgehogs?
I remember because you just said it.
Yes, like 5 seconds ago.
Well, like 2 seconds ago.
And then you went to eat the hedgehog.
Well, but then you reminded me.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
I just stick a towel. I just stick a whole towel over him, like whenever you cover your dogs up in a blanket, and they're just like,
Yes!
Oh my god.
Perfect. Who turned out the lights?
it's dark. You should like it. It's shady. It's shady.
That's fair. Okay. I'm in my
Okay.
safety blanket now.
Has Pierce gotten out of the water yet?
He has, yes. He's out. He's fully clothed at this point. He's checking and reholstering his guns. So
Dorf,
your bath has come to an end, and everyone be sure that you deduct that from your gold.
I did. I'm
Okay.
good.
Are you out?
Mhm.
Okay, as everybody is getting out and they're in their towels and like it's nice and like warm, I want to cast Bless on the group at level 3.
Okay. Can you say out loud for everyone what that does?
You bless up to 3 and then plus 2 for the level, so 5 people. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add it to that roll. So kind of like in Jindy's mind, like everybody's like in a warm, happy place, so she just kind of wants to like give them that extra like
Nudge.
feeling of like
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You all feel
extra
an extra, like your skin feels all tingly, but you also feel warm on the inside. You feel comfortable. You feel safe for the first time in several weeks.
That ship was not very
9
safe.
years.
Mainly the vampires helped with that.
Right. All right. So what are we all doing?
Do we have
we-
rooms here? Is this a place with rooms?
No,
No, this is just a
Do
bathhouse.
we want to go to the
Okay.
Vivian or do we want to go to the sea leg? The broken sea
Sea
leg.
leg. We can go to the less
Expensive or
expensive
the-
one.
You want
I
to?
don't know. That's a lot of nautical shit you're taking me to. Vivian, I don't know if that's a fish, but it doesn't sound as nautical. Plus, I mean, I'm high society kobold.
What's the price difference, DM? Would I know?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, I probably don't know. 11?
Okay. You would know that. You would know that the Vivian is probably about 10 gold a night per room, whereas the salty sea leg is more around the neighborhood of like 2-3 gold a night per room.
Either of them have food that come with that though.
You don't know, not with that roll.
They're both not that bad. Like 10 gold for the nice, or 2 to 3 for the cheaper. It's not. What?
These big city
We
classes
spend a
now.
lot of money.
Well, that's okay. I mean, if we pull this off, if we're able to help these people, more than the gold that we've spent so far will be replaced. So, I'm thinking of it kind of like a,
Like a business expense.
kind of, yeah.
Gonna
It's
write
like,
this off in fantasy taxes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the nicer one?
I mean, I'd still like to keep it cheap, but
I don't care. I just want to pay.
I'm gonna
Well,
need room for a king. I'm just saying.
It's just now that I felt these towels, and I just, you know.
We can always split 2 or 3 rooms, and it would be cheaper that way too if we go to the nice one.
That's true. I'm behind that. That sounds good to me. You've convinced me.
Let's go.
Okay. Kess, you remember specifically where this is. You sort of like lusted after it when you kind of always wanted to stay here.
Yeah.
You had the money, but you were trying to be responsible to prove a point. But you
Friends are here.
you walk in and it smells like cucumbers. There's a pitcher of water with like all sorts of citrus steeping basically in the chilled water. And there is it's at this point it's like late afternoon, so people are starting to check in. Others are starting to check out. There is a human standing behind the counter wearing a nice almost like a tuxedo. Hello, welcome to the Vivian. How may I be of assistance for you?
How much are your rooms?
Rooms with an evening meal will be about 10 gold per room per night. For a bit extra, we can tack on companionship if that is something that anyone in your group so desires. But that the 10 gold per room includes a meal and 2 drinks per person.
Things are clicking in Augustus's head, and he's just like,
Augustus, all the fancier places offer that. It's a thing.
So how many beds are?
That's not the part I was worried about.
Both, Augustus. Sometimes at the same time.
he like Augustus blushes and like, and not in that sort of like embarrassed way, but in like a it has never been something that he has thought of.
He's
Wait,
more.
What are we talking about?
Oh.
Food. How many
room
beds
with a
are there?
view.
How many beds per room? Did you ask? Well, it depends on whether or not you want companionship now, doesn't it? There are some rooms who have 2 medium-sized beds. There are some who have one larger king-size bed.
I grab on Augustus's like robe and I'm like, I want companionship.
I'm your companion, and I look at the lady and like kind of make a weird face.
And she doesn't really respond. She's like, she's seen stranger.
I wouldn't worry about that.
I'm sorry, I'm dying.
We can bump together, Q. That's fine.
So no companionship for you two.
We're both.
All right.
Well, no, he just said we were.
Well, she like looks at Augustus and looks at the rest of you. Would any of the rest of you be requiring any other assistance tonight?
Did anybody want to split a room with me? Like 2 beds in a 1 room?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, sure. I will.
All right, so 2 rooms, 3 rooms. How many rooms total?
3.
Let me
Right?
see.
Yeah.
Me and Q can do. Oh, we
If
can
we
do
got-
BQ and someone else if you want.
If we got 3 rooms, could you give us a discount?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I help by Kes just wants to like stand up as like prim and proper as she can and just like
Do you want to help her with advantage, or do you want to make your own roll?
want to help. Oh,
Okay, yeah. Jindy,
Well,
go ahead and make
whichever-
that with advantage.
whichever works. Just gonna kind of like side eye the
Go ahead and
person
do that
and
with
like
advantage, Jindy.
wink at them.
18.
18. I can give you a bit of a discount. We'll call it 9 gold per night
Okay.
per room.
Pierce, are you and Dorf okay splitting a room with 2 beds?
I don't give a shit.
I'll sleep in the same room as the shooty boy.
As the shooty boy, is that what you said?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I said.
So 9 divided by 2 for everybody,
Wait.
right?
You got 3 rooms total, so yeah, it's going to be a total of 9,
4 gold.
18,
Like 4.5 gold.
20, 27. Or
I'll
like,
get ours, Augustus. You have scrolls to buy.
Thank you.
Anything for my companion.
the man behind the counter sort of. All right, and he slides 3 keys, one to each group of you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Will meals be delivered to our room, or should we get them
They will,
here?
of course. They will be around 6 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. Do you all make your way upstairs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Before we all go upstairs, we're gonna hand everybody 2 decks of eel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pass out the eel cards, and I'm gonna be like, brush up. We're gonna have a tournament.
Oh my
Tonight.
god.
We can have a tournament like on a camping night or something. Whenever we're just, we gotta have things
I
to do
will-
to pass the time.
I've heard about this. I've been intrigued for a long time. Count me in.
Okay.
I also got some items, and I'm gonna pass everybody. Hold on, let me come over here. Another deck, so we all have
3.
2.
2 decks of eel.
3.
I
2 or
bought
3?
2.
3.
Yeah.
Everyone has 3. Everyone has 3, and if you bought 6 laminate books.
And then I'm gonna give. So I just want to update my notes real quick. 3, and then I'm gonna give everybody a binder.
Shit, yeah.
This is so
I
wild.
love this.
Dwarf takes it,
I'm gonna
looks
need-
at it, and then he says thanks, and he just puts it in his bag. He doesn't seem very enthusiastic at the moment.
I'm gonna need you to
Okay.
get a roll set ready for us. Tell me what 3 decks Q got. Like
Oh yeah, it'll happen, I suppose.
Eels in his deck.
I need to tell you what secret rares are there. What's the
Right.
price they're going for right now?
Right. It'll only go up in value. I can assure you.
What's the current meta, honestly? Oh, these
Okay.
are just starters. Like, what should I be hunting after?
Yeah.
So as you guys make your way upstairs, you are excitedly looking at your eel cards. You go inside your rooms, and you've never seen so much gold and like deep crimson carpeting. It is absolutely lovely, and you can smell dinner being prepared down the hall. And that is where we're going to call it a night.
Wait.
That's where we're going to call it the end of this session.
Okay.
We will pick up there next time.
Yeah, with a
Okay.
eel tournament.
We assume that Dorp is gonna sleep because he's not gonna do anything, and I can roll to see if I get exhaustion.
Yes. Yeah. You can go ahead and roll for that if you want.
And it's not a say, disability or whatever. Okay. What kind of con?
Hey,
Con saving throw. Yeah.
plus your D4.
Oh, plus a D4. So
Yeah.
I
Wanna
see you
Get
thinking
that roll.
for
oh, roll
Jindy, smooth.
that 19.
19. Okay. Yeah. You get a full night's rest.
Yay!
And you,
So now
you
I'm
wake up with 1 less point of exhaustion.
I'm only at 1 point of exhaustion now.
And again, that's where we're going into tonight's session. I have to pee so bad. I'll be right back if you guys want to keep talking.
I definitely have some things to do tonight. So.
Yeah. I am so jazzed at the fact that we have like a trading card game that we
I
are,
know. Zach's gonna have to come up with like the whole thing. I'm so excited.
How many? He said that there was 11 cards per like set or deck, right?
Yeah, 11
Mhm.
cards.
All
So
deck.
technically we have 33 cards each, and we can build our decks. So whatever.
But so then a standard deck is 11 cards.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
Yeah.
best 11 out of the
Did he misspeak and say that they were those are actually booster packs, or are they legitimate decks?
and we said that they were like whole decks.
I mean, that makes the rule set simpler for him.
True.
Or more complex. We'll see.
We'll find
Every
out when we
card
have
is a rock, a paper, or a scissor type eel.
Ew.
I have in my personal possessions Scrolls of a Million premium club card.
Oh my
There you
gosh.
go.
Nice.
We might have to come back through this town again.
We have to.
Well, he said it's
It's franchise. Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
it's a
just
friendship.
that, but I mean, we gotta. The ship's gonna be waiting on us whenever we're done.
Yeah, that's
Remember?
true. Yeah.
So we need
Oh,
to
yeah.
scroll. Yeah.
By the time we get back, there's going to be a whole new series that's been released.
We're gonna be upset. I'm gonna be so upset if the old Hexton location has been shut down. It's moved. What was it? Scrolls a Million out, and it's like a Borders.
It's a
This is where
yeah, it's
Borders
a
still exist.
Real quick, Cobalt One. Don't worry. Day after tomorrow on Friday, you'll be able to find the whole session on YouTube. So fret not just because you missed it. And Sparkles USA, thank you so much for joining us. Was this your first session? Hanging out with us?
Yeah.
There's more.
Because you can find us all. You can find all the previous sessions on YouTube.
We're slightly less naked in the other ones.
Only
Sparkle was
slightly.
hanging out on our stream
in the
yesterday.
past. I can't promise anything about the future.
Some wow.
That's fair.
It's historically not as naked as we currently are.
Yeah, this was a pretty thirsty episode because Kess had that book that she was reading. Um,
Yeah. She
Yeah.
still.
you
by
guys
the-
all got naked together.
She still doesn't know exactly how she feels about that
we went
book.
to Scrolls of Plenty, and you did.
We went on like a montage shopping spree.
We did. What'd you
It-
say,
Yeah,
Rothmar?
in the graphic novel, in the comic, in the animated series, this is totally going to be a shopping spree. And also in the animated series, Liam Neeson voices Pickett. So
Perfect.
Yes.
I'm fine with
I
that.
like that we went to a Scrolls of Plenty, and Locke didn't pick up more of her own stuff, but she still got the one that she borrowed.
you cut out Rothmar. What did you say? Lot didn't pick up more of her own what?
Oh, it cut out. My bad. We went to a Scrolls of Plenty, and she didn't pick up more smut of her own.
Because she's
right there.
Look, I'm gonna explain this.
Uh-huh.
Kes doesn't know how she feels about smut in general. She just heard about it and is trying to decide, this is the first thing that she's ever read like this. So,
Well, if you ask Q, Q's gonna tell you Dorf knows where to get the best romantic novels.
Wait, why?
Because necromancy.
Ah,
Ah,
never mind. Yeah.
oh my God, Goon!
One more pun. I had to get one more in. It's
Just one more.
just one more.
Oh man.
Midnight.
So, Steve-O, we missed you.
Yes.
I feel like that would have been. I feel like Steve-O would have had fun
I need
in that
to-
shopping environment.
I feel like I need
But-
to talk to Steve-O to see if he
Yeah.
would come with us on our next little adventure. So
Yeah.
Not as just Kess and Q steal a bag of holding. I'm down for that.
man, that's real dangerous
Well,
though.
that sounds like an episode of a name of an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like the gang
Steals
steals
a bag of- the gang steals a bag of holding. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nailed it.
What is the subplot with Charlie and Frank and the gang steals a bag of holding?
What are they doing?
They found out about Eel and they're trying to buy all the packs they can to it's a get rich quick scheme.
Oh my gosh.
Frank misunderstands the sushi shop looking for real eel.
Yeah, he comes with a barrel of eels. He's
I got an
"I'm gonna
eel!"
sell the eels. And Charlie's like, what? No,
Break into
we're not doing that.
Now be careful, Charlie. Those sons of bitches sting.
Is
Talking about the cards. We're talking about the cards.
is Eel here, by the way?
Who?
Like
think
Eel,
so.
like my
Yeah,
mod Eel?
I just saw him. I saw his name was in my DMs in Discord. So I was frantically looking for a name for that fucking game.
And you found
He's
Eel.
rather elusive.
Eel is
Yeah,
perfect,
yes,
though. It's perfect.
It is perfect.
Okay. I'm
That's
gonna.
the full name of the card games, right? Is the elusive eels? In the job of the card game is you have to
Yeah, eel is just sort of a
Eel is like
shorthand. Yeah.
a pocket monster,
Yeah.
Pokemon. So eel, the cool people call it elusive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Whenever we play, we
Elusive Eel Limited, so it spells out eel.
God.
That's perfect. That's actually perfect.
That's
Okay.
so great. Okay, so our
The cards, or just the logo.
I might draw these.
Draw the
Perfect.
cards. The eel
I'll
cards.
get with you, Eric. I'll get with you. Eric. We'll
Awesome.
figure something out.
Yeah. I'd like to
But
have
eels are not very difficult to draw.
Just
Okay.
little snakes. So our next session is going to be on what day? October 14th.
Guys, we're in
October.
October already.
whoa.
Man.
Guys, we started this. It's going to be our 10th session.
You're
Oh.
not in October. Wait. Yeah, you're
Tomorrow's October.
in October. I'm in
No,
October already.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
it's 11.
Yeah, because Goon's in the future.
October yet.
That's crazy. That's
How's
crazy.
October, Goon?
Fucking same.
Is it better? Are things better?
Oh yeah. Shit got better actually. It's wild over here, guys. There seems to be an end in sight. COVID's cured. There was an impeachment, but it actually through this time.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God. Two
Fox
things are much
alive
better.
again.
That's a
Yes, happy
hologram,
birthday.
man.
Who? Whose birthday?
Happy birthday, Cobalt.
Happy birthday.
Cobalt the Cobalt.
Real quick before we sign off, shall we do the same thing that we did at the beginning where we just briefly tell everybody about our shit, where they can find us?
Yes.
We can do that. Why don't we more?
Goon, you go first because I just thought of it. Goon, you go first and explain your situation.
Oh, I'm less alcoholic now. I've sobered up. I have a Kofi. It's been 4 hours and I've still not figured out how to pronounce it. It's strange. And what we do is we build D&D stuff. This is what we do on a normal basis. We build D&D stuff like backstories. I've been working with a few people. It's fun. It's fun for people who've not done it, or actually the person I've been working with the most is a veteran D&D player. But anyway.
Veteran.
You commission me, I build you a backstory, or I can build you a map. It's all fun stuff. But the most important part is that my dear darling baby girl, Harleen Quinzel, has gotten sick, has been sick, but was diagnosed today.
That's a dog.
That is a dog. You're correct. I did not name my child after Harleen Quinzel, although I would. Kevin Smith did. Anyway. And we need about $1,000 for that vet bill. One big old fat grand that Goon doesn't have. So we're working extra hard this next month to pay the bill. Bill's paid. It just needs to be paid back. Otherwise, they're going to start getting bitchy at me. So that's what we're doing. So you can find that on Ko-fi.com.
I linked your Twitter.
There it is.
Your recent pinned tweet is what I linked.
That's the one, and Goon Builds is the Ko-fi.
Mm-hmm.
Goon the Bard is the Twitter handle.
Yeah,
That's all I had, and that was the 1220 version of it. Because I'm exhausted. We've not had a great day in the Goon household, but this makes it feel better. I just want to thank you all for being cool people, and let my piece of shit little kobold be the cool dude.
What a little dick.
And we all saw it.
Yeah.
I think it like goes up in. I don't know.
Oh my God. No.
It's like a lizard, yeah.
Character, I am not going to comment on the canonicalism of that.
It's a lizard.
Whatever, I'm out.
The shape
I'm
of
out.
water.
Leave that to the fan
The shape
fiction.
of water.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, like a
Rothmar.
cloaca, I think.
The
I
hand
don't.
movements.
What did you do?
He the shape of water. He the shape of watered.
Who's next?
Also, that's the best movie of all time. Anyway, moving right along.
Do you
Jen
know
and
I've not
Eric.
seen it? I need to watch that.
We should stop making movies. It's the perfect film. Anyway, Jen and Eric.
Eric does art. and wands, anything like that at genericlive.com. We are celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary. So join us tomorrow on stream or Sunday for that.
Yeah.
You're here.
Also, Eel is here.
Yeah.
I don't know if Eel was here. Eel has a trading card game named after him now.
You got a card game named after you. Like a
I had not
full
planned
thing.
on that.
It's basically
Watch the box.
Pokemon, but it's eels.
It's elusive eels.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
So jazzed.
Anyway, so that's generic stuff. Rothmar?
Yeah, I'm Rothmar. I stream over on Rothmar, not Rothmar.com. That's where I write cool, informative content. I stream over on twitch.com/Rothmar and write on Rothmar.com. Yeah, do a lot of WoW content and educational stuff. So that's basically me in a nutshell.
Locke?
I'm Locke. I stream on twitch.tv/Lockness.
That's where you are right now.
Yeah,
If
if you're in the live stream right now, you're here and you should hit the follow button because
And when you're here, you're family.
Oh my god.
Wait, was that Olive Garden?
No, it's twitch.tv.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What's an Olive Garden? Oh.
Oh my gosh. Just follow all the socials. Hey, Lockness is all my socials, and Lockness is my Twitch. And also, guys, if you're here and you haven't subscribed to our SAS YouTube channel, please do that. Also, we have podcast feeds. This is like literally like my I love streaming WoW and stuff, but these nights are my absolute favorite, as like it's like passion project thing, and it makes me so happy. So this is very important. So do the things.
Thanks to all of you who have been telling your friends about this weird fucking thing that we're doing.
Yes.
It's so fun, and I love these characters. And this, honest to God, this is not hyperbole. This has kept me sane, and I'm not trying to brush that off. I'm not trying to like delegitimize. You know, I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. But this has kept me. I love the heart, Eric.
It popped up
this
on stream too.
Good.
It did.
Thanks, Skype.
But like we started this stupid little D&D thing doing clerics for medics in the middle of the COVID stuff, and it's given me something to focus on that's not my other stressful projects that I do. That's just pretty much pure fun. So Eric, what the hell, man?
It won't
You
happen.
gonna kick my ass?
Guys, it doesn't work for me because I'm not running mine through Skype. Like I'm not capturing because it makes me small. But also it's green screening them, so they look really bad.
They look like freaking undead, like
Yeah,
emojis.
they're like gray.
But anyway, another person. Steve-O is not here. He's the stick man in the lower corner.
No,
But,
he's not stick man right now.
Oh, he's not a stick man anymore?
He
Okay.
is now. He is now. He is now.
Steve-O is Pierce, and Pierce can be found as Steve-O at twitch.tv/gutternerds, and he's Gutter Nerds everywhere on the Twitters and everything. I am Zachy Wack. You can find me streaming adventure games and fun stuff. Right now I'm playing Hades, which is my favorite game of the year. It's so fucking good, but it's neither here nor there. But we play a lot of stuff at twitch.tv/Zachy Wack, and you can find me at Zachy Wack and other places. Of the year, yes, Spencer, 100%. So
Hey,
good.
Also, thank you guys that do the little art snippets. We've seen
Yeah.
those have been badass. Keep those coming. You guys
Yeah.
are talented, and they make me smile.
Send us art that you do of our characters, because honestly, I cry every time I see a new one.
Every time.
So fun.
Like, it makes me so happy.
Oh, and don't forget that if you tweet using the hashtag secret adventure, no sparkles. Every episode is done here. These are just the people who are on the panel, who are on the cast. But every episode can be found here, and back episodes can be found at on YouTube on the Secret Adventure Society YouTube.
I think our 5th session is about to disappear from Twitch, but it is on YouTube because they have like so many days that they're
and
up. But
podcasts.
yeah,
And a podcast.
we have everything on iTunes,
We do.
Stitcher, and Spotify. And then
we
we
do
also have everything
charity
on YouTube.
streams every quarter. That's worth mentioning. We probably got one coming up here in the next couple of months. I don't
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Glances at
I guess I-
someone else on the panel.
boilerplating some sort of like wild character that I will like fall too in love with.
Hey, guess what? I do too because I'm playing this one.
Oh man, that's hell yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna be DMing.
yeah, Eric's gonna DM this one, so I'm excited. Okay, so yeah, like I said, if you want to be maybe a name in the adventure, if you use the hashtag Secret Adventure on Twitter, you might look up and find that we have named you after someone in our game, or named someone in our game after you. I guess is how I should say that. Like Simi the Guardian Naga, or Captain Riddick, or Hunter the Horse, or tonight Rat's House Bathhouse of Retro.
Yeah. We had Spencer and we had Eel.
Spencer, yeah. So
Lots
yeah,
of fun
it's just a
things.
fun thing. This is only our 9th episode, so you got some time to catch up. There's not that much to catch up with.
Yeah. Which is really nice because getting in like at the ground beginning floor, whatever,
Like,
is nice. To
I
do
don't know.
things like
Starting
this.
watching Critical Role when there's already 70 episodes, I don't know. Like there's something like that. It's
Yeah.
it's almost like
Do
that.
it.
Yeah.
It's essentially Bleach to me at this point. Everyone talks about it, and I don't think I'll ever watch it.
Yeah, in the same way, I'm like, that's too much.
That's all we watch. Honestly,
Yeah, it's all we watch.
we watched DuckTales tonight. That was
My wife and I are current, and that's still all we watch. Like catching up to one episode, it's already the next one.
It's a week-long process. Yeah.
Yep.
But
honestly,
yeah.
I wouldn't pick any other content. If I
Oh.
if I had to stranded on an island, I love those people.
What just
I
happened?
don't know, Goon. You might want to choose the Secret Adventures Society.
What just happened?
Whoa, what is?
What?
What
Weird.
the?
How did you?
What happened?
I didn't do
Rock is
anything.
taking over.
Ah! What is
Rock, where did you
happening?
put us?
Hold on, I don't.
I love this because it's just Locke.
It's just
It's
Locke
Locke and Steve-O.
and Steve-O, yeah.
Jesus.
What in the world?
It's Kess and Pierce, guys.
Oh my god, what is happening?
No,
So
this
yes,
is great.
while she figures this out, we actually have a couple more people who have popped in.
Oh my
This is the end
gosh.
of session. This is the end of session 9. I think it's time for y'all to get some sleep. Yeah, this is the end of session 9, but you can catch all of our
Hey, there
back
we go.
episodes on YouTube, at the Secret Adventure Society, or in podcast feed. We will be back. We're back. Our photos are back.
You're back.
Our next episode is
Where's
going to be
Groovy?
October 14th. That's going to be our next live episode. We do this every other Wednesday. So
Yeah, every other Wednesday. And I'm gonna start doing more reruns on the channel. So if you guys have already watched it and you see a rerun happening on my channel, even if you want to just give it a view, it helps other people find the show, you know? So every little bit helps a lot, and we want other people to be able to find the show easily. So yay.
Shall we
Anyways.
raid somebody?
We shall
who we gonna raid?
Nighttide.
I'm gonna find somebody in the directory. Nighttide. Okay.
Yeah, because they're doing their D&D show.
I see you, Jedi. I see you. Worry not.
What about Jedi? Oh. Yeah, we're gonna go over to
Jedi.
Nighttide. They're doing a Dungeon Talks episode, so just fun
Nice.
D&D chatting
Also,
thing.
keep an eye out on our YouTube channel because there's perhaps coming up soon some different content related to SAS that's not necessarily the campaign. Maybe some different tertiary stuff. I don't know. I guess I should ask you guys if you want to do that before I just say.
We've brought it up a little bit, but not
We
the
brought it up a
full
little bit.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm cool. B-roll, whatever. That sounds great.
Oh my gosh.
Good night,
Okay.
everybody.
D&D.
Please stay safe.
Get off that.
Love you guys.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Guys, just turn them on, please, God.
They can't hear